chat. Let's see if this works. I think we're back. It looks like I had to set up a whole new stream. Let's see if this works. Hopefully. And yeah, OBS was acting a little weird. It kind of froze up. And I think it's happening now. I also lowered my bit rate a shitload, so it might be a little blurry, which kind of sucks. Is it look?
Doing anything like that.
Okay, yeah, I think it was OBS. I think we're working. Like when I went to end that stream, OBS just was like.
Okay.
Okay, we're back. All right, sorry. I was like so excited about this, and then at the last minute, my UPS shipment didn't come in. And are they gonna?
I'm gonna be waiting on a call.
Okay, cool. Because I ordered this camera, and
that was me.
Yeah, turn down the volume.
Yeah.
All right, we're back. I think I lost almost everybody. Okay, hopefully. Oh, Dave, what's up, man? Dave's here. There's Harry Stark, Ass Davison, Big Ear Pedals,
Yeah.
231 Recording Studio, and Reagan Radio Star was going to be here, but they got a meeting or something like that. Oh, thanks, Chronic Dream. It's been a while. Haven't seen you live in years. Yeah, it hadn't been that long. Michael Hennessy's here. Elsine, God, I can't ever get that right. Yeah, so y'all probably missed what I was saying earlier because it was like freezing up and all that. And so what I'm going to do is I've not been on here for a while, and it's because I'm going to explain all that, but I did tell everybody I was going to be offline for a while, and then it's kind of drug out for a while. But there's actually a lot of stuff going on, a lot of interesting stuff. And I've also had some kind of new, I guess, realizations about what I'm doing that I'll talk about. And then after that, I've got to set up some new shelves for my drums in the storage room. I figured if y'all want to hang out after I'm done talking about all this stuff, y'all can watch me set up these shelves to store my drums. But so I guess it's been probably over 2 months now. I announced that I needed to take some time off to make things. I needed to make these courses. Everybody's been asking about these mixing courses, like, can you do a course on this or that? So I've been working on a live drum mixing course, but the one a lot of people were interested is how to mix low end. And I've been working on that, and it ended up being a little bit more complicated than I thought because it's actually not like a million techniques. It's more about how you listen and how you think about things. And hold on, Harry's probably texting me. No, it's not. And Jesus. And but it's also trying to explain something I've never had to explain before. And me being me, I tend to overdo everything. So I've got about 3 hours of various videos, like lessons and things explaining about low end. And I'm trying to get it to 4 hours. Although I might be at 3.5 right now. I'm working on that. And then I'm also, well, let me just show you a couple things. I'm gonna play a couple things here. First off, I'm gonna show you a little excerpt from the low end mixing course. I'm calling it the low end theory. So I'm going to play a little bit of that. This is just one little clip from it, and I had it up on Patreon recently. So here we go. Now, I want you to notice something here, and this is kind of interesting. I've noticed this on a lot of synths, that when you trigger a note, there's a slight bump in the low end, and you can see it here. And that'll add up, and you'll notice that on a lot of them. That's why I always get rid of this stuff. See how it bumps up every time you change a note? This is very common with synthesizers, so I get rid of that stuff. It's not really part of the sound. I've got these 12-string guitars here. Don't need any of that. So I got rid of all that. And there's more, but I just can't show you because it's frozen. That's just a whole other story. But as I'm sitting here working on this, I started thinking about how many people say that this is not necessary. Some people will say there's something wrong with doing it. Some people say it doesn't matter. And I started thinking like, maybe I'm overreacting. Maybe it really doesn't matter. So I thought I'd do a little test. And this is what I did. I went back to all the tracks that I had just shown putting a high-pass filter on. The 2 hi-hats, the 2 electric guitars, the acoustic guitar, the 5 synths, and the 12-string guitars. And I turned off each one's high-pass filter and added a low-pass filter, so we're only going to hear the low end, and then I soloed up each track. I wanted to listen to only the sound that I was removing from those tracks and listen to them all together. All right, let's see what we got here. Oh yeah, I'm hearing something. You can see it on the meter here. Now if I go to my compressor here and I look at the output, these levels aren't registering it. These are not the most sensitive ones around. But if I go to my limiter, look, it's showing up here. It's even enough to slightly trigger the limiter. And if I go to my Pro Q3, look at that. You can see there's something going on. Now, granted, I didn't filter super low. I was filtering it like at 60 something hertz, but let's bring it down a little bit. Let's filter it down even more. Let's go down to like, it's 46 hertz there. Yeah, it's still getting through. You can see it on the meter here, and I haven't even cranked anything up. I've not turned up any of the masters. Nothing's boosted. This is just as it was. Let me boost up the main a little bit more. Yeah. And you might be thinking, well, I can barely hear it. What difference does it make? But the gear hears it. The DAW hears it, the power amp's hearing it, and your system may not be able to pick up that stuff as effectively, but it is there. It does matter. So yeah, that's a little excerpt from my low-end theory bass mixing course that I've been working on, and I thought it was important to talk about that because I think it's a big part of mixing, especially nowadays. Like in the old days, we actually get more low end now than we used to. People don't realize that. People talk about analog and the low end. It's like actually digital will capture more low end. So you got to actually get rid of more of that stuff. So that's one of the things I've been working on. I'm just seeing who's on here. Oh, people are saying hi, Crystal. Oh, Tylo, what's going on? What's up? The other thing that's been going on is, let me see what's next on my list here. Oh, so that I've been working on that. Got about 3.5 hours of that course. The other thing that's been going on, and doesn't have anything to do with music, but it does have a lot to do with our lives, and that has to do with our bees. As you know, Kit raises bees, and we had a bunch of hives. We ended up with 4, but we moved them up closer to the house. And Crystal did a harvest, got almost 5 gallons of honey, and then the next thing to do is to make sure that the bees can make it through the next year. And so she's checking things out and realizing that there's some issues with some of the bees. One is, and Crystal, let me know if I'm wrong, because I got to be careful to let Crystal talk about this too much because we'll be here for 3 hours talking about bees. But let's do the fast version here. One of the hives, the queen just disappeared. Like there was no queen. And it was the big hive.
It was, our strongest one.
And the bees can grow their own queen, basically. They can create their own, but they never did. So we had that as a problem. We also had an infestation of hive beetles. Hive moths? Hive beetles? No, hive beetles. And they get in there, and they're nasty little things. They get in there, and then they lay eggs, and then the larvae gets out and starts, like, eating the honey, but then they're kind of, like, defecating in there, and it's really disgusting. It's really disgusting. And I actually did have a video up on Instagram recently where I was examining frames. I'll show it here in a second. And actually, let me just go to the video here because I can kind of talk my way through it. Basically, we were having problems. Let me find where is it? Okay, here it is. Okay, so I'm going to try to talk through this. I hope this isn't boring for anybody, but we had that happen. And then the other thing that happened is that we had a swarm. And what a swarm is when a hive grows to a point where they go, we're too crowded, and they kind of stir up the queen, and they drive the queen out of the hive, and half of the beehive follows them, and they just go off somewhere else, and they leave some bees there. And the problem with that is it weakens your hive. Sometimes it's hard for the remaining hive to survive. But when they swarm, they don't just go fly off. They typically will fly to a branch on a tree very close to the hive. And as you see right here, this was one of the swarms. I've got a ladder up there. I'm explaining why. And that's actually kind of small. That's a small swarm right there. They'll go there. The queen is in that ball of bees somehow. She's in there. And then they hang out there. They send out scouts who look around the area, and if a scout comes back and says, hey, I found a good location for another hive, then they all fly off there. But if you can capture the swarm hanging on that branch, and sometimes the branch is too high to get to, but usually it's kind of low. If you can capture that, you can drop that into a box, you can sometimes save the colony from flying off and actually start another hive. So that's what I did, and that's what you're looking at here. I got a little footage here.
That's just a still image.
Yeah, that's just an image. Here it's coming. I guess I put too many seconds in here. Come on, it's coming. Okay, so this is...
I'm not going to see shit, but... Well, go ahead and back
Okay, this right here is I'm climbing up this ladder with this box. It's like a temporary hive, and I'm going to shake the bee swarm, that whole big ball of bees, into this box and hope to capture some. That's what I'm doing here.
You sure? Okay.
You got it?
Yeah.
Oh, they're in my hair. Oh shit, it's not pulling off. Yeah, you would think like going and shaking a bunch of bees like that would be a really bad thing, but I've never been stung doing this. Okay, so I got it in the box. And like, cool. We captured the bees.
We'll find out.
Ah, there's one on my forehead. Come on, get off. Okay, where do I put? They like my head.
Good question.
So
Just somewhere is fine.
So we get the box, and the idea is that we can like keep them in there, and the queen's in there, and then they'll go, oh, we found a new hive, and you kind of trick them. And we pulled this off before. And and I should add this. The only reason we knew they were swarming is because we were eating breakfast in the house, and it was so loud. I could hear this inside the house. I was like, is there somebody like weed eating out in the yard or something? And there were like this massive cloud of bees out there. I'm like, oh my God, they're swarming. So that's what we heard. So we figured like, cool. But something that I've never seen before. Okay, you'll notice is it the same tree?
Yep.
Yeah. I've never seen this before. Normally you put them in the box and they either stay or sometimes it doesn't work out. But they swarmed again. So I guess the queen was in there. They swarmed again. So we had to go out and do it again when I'm trying to do all this other stuff. So this is the second time. And I was just determined to get all. I was like, well, maybe the queen didn't make it into the box. So I actually took up these clippers and I'm going to cut the branch into the box. So that's what I'm doing here. And trying not to
climb up?
fall off.
We switched to a box that has a rope because this was a three-handed operation.
I think that might work, but it's not tight enough. Hold on. It'd be like right here. So look at this. It's like, this wood is really hard. It's like, what kind of tree is that again?
Oh, it's a sumac.
Yeah, that's hardwood. Ah, shit. I'm just... It's onto me. Come on. Yeah, just a normal day in our life. Although this was a little abnormal. Second swarm.
I should have given you gloves.
Yeah, I'm not even wearing gloves.
Listen to you. Get in the box.
And it was like in the 90s too. So hot.
Drop them. Yeah, drop them.
I don't know if I got... A bunch fell off over the side, so I don't know if I got the queen or not.
Okay. Okay, go put it facing the other box.
Okay, so...
Nothing, go on.
Okay, so we did that, and then they actually ended up swarming a third time, which we did not film, because by that time we're like, oh my God, you know? They're like, you know, so we had to do all this again in the same day. in addition to this, I should also add, in addition to this, the one queen missing from the one hive, the infestation of hive beetles, we are also getting these attacks from European hornets.
I feel like, oh yeah, and I feel like I should point out that everything you've described about a swarm is correct. It turned out this was not a swarm. If you remember, they were absconding. And that was where one of our colonies just decided to ditch the hive altogether, and the entire colony left. And that's who we kept trying to catch.
Oh, I feel really abandoned now.
Yes, and it was probably the hive beetles. The hive beetles got so bad that they were like, forget this, and left. And the reason why we had to do it 3 times is that we did not get the queen the first 2 times.
Yeah, they're just like, the hell with it. And I was just saying, as all this is going on, because, you know, and some of all this right here was in one day. This stretched out for a week and a half because we also had these European hornets, these big freaking hornets like that big, coming in and basically attacking our hives. They would fly around and literally grab one out of the air, and then they fly off and they eat them up in a branch and take them back to a tree somewhere. And so me being me, I'm out there with a fly swatter trying to kill them and all that. They're fast. I got a few.
This was how Billy took mixing breaks. He'd be mixing, need a break for his ears, grab a fly swatter,
kill some European hornets. And the other thing was, and I'll show you you'll see in a little bit, we're pulling frames out as we're inspecting them and leaving them outside, and we realized some of the frames were like useless. We're gonna have to ditch them, scrape them off, so we'll just leave them outside for bees to just get free honey, right? But the hornets figured that out, so like behind our house was just filled with tons of bees flying everywhere. I finally found the hornet's nest. It was in a hollow tree about 300 feet right outside of my property here. There's some property next door. There's nobody there now. And so I was over there as all this is going on. I went there multiple times and attacked them on their home base. So I went there and I'm pouring incredibly toxic, cancer-causing chemicals into these goddamn holes and then covering them with plastic. Now, I was wearing a bee suit for that with heavy gloves. And I think I was wearing 2 pairs of pants, and I think one stung me on my knee, but I didn't notice it because the next day I thought, God, did I bust my knee or something like that? But
it was pretty impressive.
But they had, this tree goes up about 40 feet, this hollow tree, so they had multiple entrances. So I was working my way up this ladder and attacking them. So that was going on. And then there was the other thing that happened. Oh, let me just play this next section here.
Hang on. Chronic Dream was asking if we've had issues with Asian hornets. We have had, I think I have seen an Asian hornet, but they haven't really been a big issue here. Which camera are we on? The middle one?
Yeah.
And but the thing that is really concerning beekeepers in Georgia right now is the yellow-legged hornet, which is a new issue that's been, and the university here and the extension services have been put out lots of alerts amongst beekeepers, and if we spot a yellow-legged hornet, we have to report it because that's a big problem.
Yeah, and Patrick was saying, and how's it going, Patrick? Nice seeing you. He's the bass player guy that played with, God dang it, Vonnegut. Well, no. Wait, were you in Vonnegut? I know you were producing and you were working with the dude who's, I'm terrible with freaking names. Anyway, Patrick's the man. But Patrick, no, we have had Varroa mites. Oh, is that how you...
Varroa.
Oh, I didn't know there was an L in it. I always hear...
No, there's no L.
Oh, yeah, we've had that. So in addition, well, let me play this little next section here. It's a long story. Okay. Oh, yeah. So I do need to explain this next section. In addition to all this going on, I was like going out at night. I go outside at nighttime, and this is right outside my studio. And I'm going to go out and just kind of check on the bees. And usually they're pretty quiet, right? I go out there one night, and there used to be 4 hives right here. You can see they're all gone because at this point, the bear had attacked. So it was late at night. I go out there, and there was a big hive right here, like really tall, almost as tall as me. It was knocked over on the ground. And I've got massive straps to kind of hold it on, like, oh, these straps will keep a bear from knocking it down. Bullshit. Bear knocked it down. busted open some of it, ate scraped off a bunch of honey. So I'm like, oh my God. So in the middle
Honey and larva, baby bees.
and larva, like just decimating the hive, right? And then drug a bunch of hives off up into the woods back there. So it's like I had to wake Crystal up. So we had to like gather all that.
Yeah, Billy comes pounding down the hallway at 2 o'clock in the morning. A bear!
Yeah.
I was like, what?
So I go out there and we put the hive back together. And I'm like, oh my God, I was so freaking out. I put a big light out there, like maybe it'll scare the bear away. And so we're like, and I feel kind of stupid for this now. We've had hives for 7 years and never had a bear attack. And
although we have known there was a bear around,
well,
it didn't. I don't know.
I guess I thought he was a friendly bear.
It just didn't know what those boxes were up until recently.
So I put the hives back out there, and in the meantime, we're like trying to figure out like, Crystal's like, well, we want to keep the hives going. We lost all our queens. There's enough bees here. I'm going to go buy another queen. There's a lot of bee people around here, and you can actually go buy a queen bee, and they'll give you a queen bee in a small box with several frames of brood. So
no, that's that. I bought a half a nuke, which is
whatever.
Yeah.
She came back with frames with bees in it and shit, and there's a queen, and the queen is in a little, it's like in a little cage, right? It's a little wooden box with a screen on it, and it's got a hole that's made out of sugar, and you put the queen in the hive, and then the bees have to eat through the sugar to get to the queen, but by the time they get there, they're used to her, so she can start the colony over. So we're like, cool, so we're going to rebuild the thing. She puts the bee and the queen in there, and we're still dealing with some of these we're trying to keep this swarm going. There's other stuff going on. You can't see. We had another mini hive that we thought we'd captured. We thought we'd captured a swarm over to the side. 2 nights later, after she put the queen bee in there, I walk outside, and the bear had attacked again. Big time. And I'm like, oh my God, like, duh, the bear's going to come back. The bear had drug a bunch of frames back into the woods, and like, oh my God, it ate the queen. And I go back there and I find the frames, because it's kind of hard to explain why, but I could tell these were the frames where the queen was. Crazy thing is, I found the little cage.
Well, it was still tacked to the frame.
Yeah.
So the bear had scraped.
The bear had scraped the frames, but
the poor little queen is in her box.
The queen's in the box, and they hadn't eaten her out yet. So it's like, she's still in there. She's safe. I'm like, oh, we saved the queen. Oh my God, well, let's pull everything back. And we pull it back, but I'm like, we got to get an electric fence. So Crystal, next morning, gets up and researches electric fences. And mind you, at this point, this has been days of this stuff. Like, I think this whole thing lasted
the whole thing spanned a week.
It seemed, no, it was longer than a week.
No,
it was like 4 months.
No, it was not.
It seemed like weeks to me. Okay, she says it was weeks. At this point, we're like a week in on dealing with all this stuff. Yeah. And
it just felt like a year.
So I was like, okay, I got to work on this course. I got mixes to do. I got projects. No, I got to put up an electric fence. So that's what this is. Oh, sorry. Let me go back. Hold on. Y'all missed some good stuff there. Hold on. Let me go back. Good stuff. Hold on. Okay. Here we go. This is me putting up the electric fence. You can see I can hammer really fast. I mean, this took all day because I also had to run power back to the house and figure all this stuff out. I've never built an electric fence before. So we do all this, and we're like, yay. And you might think, like, is that enough for a bear? It is, and it's actually kind of low, but bears aren't going to jump over. Yeah. They're going to stick their head through there. And for anybody that knows about electric fences, there's like a big thing about what you ground. We took the approach where the top wire and the bottom wire are hot, and then the middle wire is ground. It delivers a kind of a stronger shock. And other people have, trust me, get online, people argue about their electric fences. We chose this route. So we did that, and it was a lot of work. It was like, all right, let's get it all back together. So Crystal goes out there, and she's putting the queen. We rescued the queen after the second bear attack and stuck her in one of these small boxes right here. These are like little temporary hives right there. And we're like, okay, let's go ahead and do it now. Let's get the queen in the hive with all the other bees and all that. So that's what we're doing right here. I was so happy and so excited. We still got a hive. But, oops, hold on, let me get this last shot here. Here's the sad part of the story. After we did all this work and Crystal goes out, was it the next day?
Yeah, the very next morning.
Or was the queen in there at this point, or are you going to put her in the next?
No, I put
oh,
her
she
in
was
there.
in there, but she's still in the little cage.
Exactly.
Right?
Yes.
Crystal goes down there like, it's time to release the queen from the cage. And normally they'll just kind of hang out. After all this is the only thing we've got left. Crystal, you want to say what happens? Kind of lean towards the mic.
it was, yeah. So I go out, the bees, long story about how the queen gets released, but she had not been released yet, so I had to manually do it. So I very carefully released the queen. Normally, she would immediately go down in between the frames to be with the bees. She climbed immediately right back out and flew away. And I just had to watch her go.
And I'm sitting in here mixing, and she comes in tears of like, the queen flew away. And I'm like, oh my God.
I mean, honestly, I kind of knew after the first bear attack that we were screwed.
Yeah.
But Billy didn't want to give up.
I'm always optimistic. I think she just looked around like, fuck this place.
I think it had just been
bear attacks and all that. Yeah, I'm out of here.
Too traumatic.
She just split. So we are now without any hives.
And this didn't even cover everything because, like, in the midst of all of this, too, I'm trying to freeze equipment because of the hive beetle issue. So, like, I took the entire hive apart. We're treating the ground. You see that the ground around there's not much grass. And I'm, like, freezing equipment because that'll kill the hive beetles and then redeploying the equipment. So, I mean, Billy only touched the surface, and he didn't get all the details exactly right.
Oh, I realized I
idea.
didn't show that one bit. It's not, I forgot to put it in here.
What?
There's one really good shot that I want to show. Hold on, let me find it real quick. Oh man, hold on, let me open DaVinci because I got it in there. Because this is the thing, and I meant to show in the middle of all this thing, the reason this took days is because we had to pull out frames. We're also examining them for these hive beetles. Like, can we save any of these? And you look through and you look at the hives and you go, okay, these ones have hive beetles in them. And hold on, I got to switch something here. And these don't. So I actually did it, and I kind of want to show it off because it's, it's just kind of, hold on. Give me just a second here. I thought I exported that, but hold on, let me do this real quick. It's right. I got to find this footage. Oh man, where is it? I did not make it.
What are you looking for?
The thing where I'm with the damn. Oh, you know why? It's over here. Hold on.
Yeah.
Yeah, where I was like, oh, it's not in here. I thought I put it in here. There's just a good shot of me. I like being around the bees, and I can't find it now.
The Instagram shot.
Yeah, where is it?
Well, y'all can find it if you go to Billy's Instagram.
Yeah, go to my Instagram, and you can see this thing.
I think it's still the most recent post.
Yeah, because I've not been posting anything, so.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess, yeah.
Faring J says, bruh, Billy is a national treasure. He's climbing high-rise trees, fighting bears, hunting hornets, messing with cancer stuff. Bruh, just make videos. Way less dangerous.
Yeah, I guess so.
Yes, Chronic Dream, the bear will be back, and I sure wish I had a trail cam, because after all this, it would have been very satisfying to see him stick his nose in there and run away.
Yeah. But we're just going to kind of wait till next year. We'll buy some more queens. We got the electric fence now. We learned a lot about the hive beetles. We also had to kind of change. I had to cut a bunch of branches on the trees because we needed more sunlight. If it gets a little moist under there, it encourages the hive beetles. So we're going to move on.
Yeah, so I'm just going to do everything I can to make the area inhospitable to hive beetles. I'm gradually treating all of my equipment. We're going to clean it up, and yeah, I'll start fresh in the spring.
The other thing that's been going on is I have been working on some content here and there. I did go up to Tree Sound, my friend Paul Diaz, and they were wanting to film a video about recording on analog tape. And it's not the analog video I've been talking about. It's their own. And I kind of went up there to work with DJ Burn One. They brought in some live musicians. And I like working at Tree because Paul's got all the best stuff. These are Cole's microphones. I mean, he's got everything. I didn't even know Rhodes. Look at these cabinets. These are like Rhodes keyboard cabinets. He's got everything there. And if anybody's never been to Tree, so Tree is owned by Paul Diaz, is a close friend of mine from a long time ago, and it's a massive building. There's like multiple studios in here. So he brought in these great musicians and to record. He'd finally got his 24-track machine working. He had to like do, yeah, there it is right there. So this is his Studer 24-track. He used to have, he might have 3 of them, but he had to take parts from different ones to make one of them work. Actually, I recorded some stuff on this machine many years ago. Here's the patch bay next to the SSL in the A room.
We're going to go to group out.
And it was a bit of a chore because it's been a while since he patched up the 24 tracks. You're like, wait, how do we do this again?
26. And then I'm just going to move down the line. These guys next. See if we can make
this will
work.
Eventually be a YouTube video. And then this is us kind of like getting sounds and working on a rough mix.
I'm going to insert real quick. I put a link up in chat. It was the 4 chance encounters. It talks about you meeting Paul.
Oh, yeah. So these are the musicians that were on the session, and it was all live. So that's one of the other things that I've been doing. The other thing I've been doing is I've been continuing to work on my album. And I didn't realize that Crystal was filming when we did this. But here, let me move this over here. So Crystal has some footage of me actually. Oh, man, I just freaking closed the damn thing. Oh, there it is. So here's some footage of me. This is a song called Secret. I don't know if I played it on the live stream or not.
You did one time.
Okay, but I might have just played. I don't know if I was working on it.
No, I think
so. I was redoing the bass part, and this is actually how I record. I'm very relaxed and having a good time, and I was just going to play a few seconds of it, but I think I'm going to play more of it because I just love this song. So here we go. This is going to be so good. started feeling good at the chorus. All right. Yeah, thanks, Wayfaring Jay. Yeah, appreciate the comment about my vocals. I did some acapellas of this song. I did an acapella bounce of this song and some other songs so that Tap and Luna, who are going to be in the band, can learn the background vocals. And I'm listening to the acapellas and I'm like, oh my God, this stuff sounds almost as good, in many ways better than with the music. So I'm starting to film content for all this stuff. That's why I was hoping to get this camera delivered today. But I think I'm going to do some versions that are just acapella, or maybe acapella and just like the mandolin or something like that. So I really appreciate that. This song is very special to me. Okay, what else have I been doing? Let's see. Oh, I've been working on stuff around the property, and that's been something that I've talked about because as I started working on the YouTube channel and just everything, I let a lot of things go, and there's stuff here that needed to be taken care of. Some of it's kind of just, some of this is stuff that my dad built, and I've let it go. And then Crystal kind of pointed it out to me, so I'm going to play a little bit of what I've been working on here. It's not very long. I wish I had more. Oh, you know what? I didn't have. Did I put it in there? Hold on. Yeah. So this is like I'm kind of nailing down what needs to be nailed down. I replaced some boards, and then just some painting needed to happen.
You know, if I get to the point where I can have big guests up here and all that, it'd be nice to have a place that just fucking looks. It ain't gonna be perfect like the Hilton, but it's gonna be better looking. It's gonna be cool.
Oh yeah, and then this is the driveway. So my driveway, as you see right here, there was actually, I didn't realize it, there was actually like a water, a pipe for like water to run to drain from this hill. There was like a ditch here. Water's supposed to go under the driveway, but it had caved in over here and blocked it up. So water was seeping out, and literally this side of my driveway was just decaying. So I had to go out there and rebuild the side of the driveway. And that's where I dug out. It took me all day to dig out. It's like, oh my God, there's actually a pipe here. So I had to find big rocks and go around the property and do all this. It was very backbreaking. My problem is that when I do anything, you think like, I'll just stick the rocks up there and all that. But me being me, if you notice, I'm very selectively picking out the rocks with the best moss on it. And I probably spent an extra day just because I was trying to be artistic with like, oh, this rock looks better. Oh, it's got moss on it. And, yeah, Crystal's like, can you just get it done? So, yeah, this old railroad tie has the best looking moss. So I had to do that. And I actually had some footage of me, like, sawing, but I don't know where it is now. I've been doing a lot of cutting. That's another thing I've been doing. And then let's see, what's the other thing I got on the list? There's been a lot of stuff. Oh, the other thing that's kind of a big deal is that in addition to all this stuff, I've been working so much, just things have gotten behind. A lot of my musical instruments need work. I got to get my mandolin worked on. But my Gibson acoustic guitar, which, let's do this. So I actually had a post on Instagram. This was like a couple years ago. So this is a Gibson Heritage acoustic guitar. It's a very special guitar, and it's been in my studio since the mid-90s. 99% of people that came in my studio and brought acoustic guitars with them and would play mine and then played theirs would pick this guitar. It's been on 1 million records. And the bridge was kind of starting to pull up. And I was kind of putting it off. And then one day I came down, it was like that. It also needed a fret job. It needed a bunch of work. So I started calling around town, and I couldn't get anybody to, it was kind of hard to get anybody to work on it. First off, I love Atlanta in many ways, but I got to say there's this kind of a scene around this town that people are really kind of stuck up, conceited assholes. And there's a couple of music stores, and they do good work on acoustic guitars, and I know they get busy, but they kind of act like you might be lucky to work with us. And one guy who's kind of what probably most well-known luthiers and guitar guys in town, it's flat out wouldn't work with me. And I think because he's a friend with a particular YouTuber that I made fun of in a video. So that might have had something to do with it. But it was also, they're quoting me like really fucking high prices and just kind of being dismissive about it. It's like, I want somebody really, this is a special guitar. So my friend Benji Shanks, the guitar player Benji Shanks, who's in Blackberry Smoke, said, oh, there's this guy named Dave Harper. He lives way out in the country and you need to get with him. But the thing about Dave is he's like way out in the middle of nowhere, and he's very selective about who he works with. And it took a few phone calls to kind of be like, yeah, you know, like, and he's like, yeah, it's Benji, but it's still kind of like, what are you working on? You know, he's like, he's just not going to work with anybody. And the other thing about him was when I first talked to him, I said, hey, I got a YouTube channel. Can I film and take pictures when I come out? He's like, no pictures, no film. He's very, very private, right? So I go out there. And I had to say, because everybody's quoting me prices for like $1,000 and $1,200 to fix this guitar. And I'm like, damn, you know. But finally, Crystal put the money aside. And I take the guitar out like several months ago. And he's like, oh, he's had like 40 guitars ahead of me. And he does like big repairs on guitars. It's like, it's going to take months and months. I'm like, oh, man. And we dropped the guitar off. And then he hit me up like a few weeks ago, like, oh, it's almost done. I was like, oh, my God, he got it done. And so we're going to go out there, and I also want him to look at some other guitars. And what was interesting is when I got out there, he was kind of cool about the pictures in the video to a degree. To a degree. Yeah, I can't show his face because I call him the Yoda luthier, right? And, but the funny thing is when I got out there, he said, man, I didn't realize that I've watched your videos. I'm like, what? And he said, after you left last time, I was thinking, he seems familiar. And then my son was like, that's Billy Hume. And it's because I was wearing a cowboy hat. So he let me actually film a little bit. And this is me picking up the guitar right here at his shop.
Right off the bat.
Do we have his Facebook? We need to get his Facebook.
We'll go get it.
I understand why you love it.
What's it?
Look up Dave Harper. This guitar sounds so amazing. It was just a joy to hear it again. It's like something like in the top end. It's been so long since I played this thing, but it's like something in the top end where it kind of like, it almost like it shimmers or something.
It's a very Martin-y good.
That's a good way of putting it. Very Martin.
That's all I got for it. I understand your infatuation with it, though.
Yeah. Man, mandolin. So I also wanted him to look at some of my mandolins. So this is like my Harmony mandolin, which is a cheap little thing. He just basically suggested, oh wait, I'm not showing the damn footage here. What happened? Are you guys not seeing this? Did I accidentally hit something? Did y'all see any of that? I don't know if I switched the damn screen. Were y'all seeing that? Hey, did y'all see that? I was looking at the screen. I don't know if y'all were seeing it on OBS. Oh yeah, so okay, let me do it again. Sorry. This is it. So this is the guitar right here. This is the damage. This is why I like having Harper's not around, so I'm trying to run the cameras. I'm going to do it again. So this is at Dave Harper's shop.
Oh, he has his picture on his Facebook.
I understand why you love it.
Like something like in the top end. It's been so long since I played this thing, but it's like something in the top end where it kind of like, it almost like it shimmers or something.
It's a very Martin-y good.
That's a good way of putting it. Very Martin.
That's all I 't for it. I understand your infatuation with it, though.
Yeah. Man, mandolin. And that's how I got into it. Yeah, this is the Harmony mandolin that I somebody just suggested just buy another mandolin. I just like the tone of this thing, but it's a cheap mandolin. It's really low toned. It actually sounds kind of like a quattro, which is a Puerto Rican instrument, which I haven't. And I need a second mandolin for gigs because alternate tunings and stuff. So there's like. this is my
Heritage.
mandolin, which I want him to look at because there's a little teeny, the base of the neck right here is slightly separating, but he said it's fine for now.
And,
But I got this in the 80s for $800. They sell for a lot more now. This thing's amazing. This is like my main mandolin.
okay.
I feel better about it.
I'm gonna have him do a fret job on it and do some other stuff and work on the neck at some point. But luckily it's not a huge rush.
Is it changing stability on you?
No, it's fine. It's just tuning's a little weird. And also, I had a guy work on it a couple years ago.
And then I brought home the acoustic, my Gibson Heritage, that night. So glad to have this thing back.
All right, they're back. Oh, I think you two should
Y'all, he
meet.
missed it so much.
Heritage.
I had to introduce it to the
Sears and
Sears Roebuck guitar, which I'd bought since the acoustic had
never
been
met.
gone.
All right.
So they got
Nice
introduced.
to introduce y'all. All right, we're back.
Yeah, and you'll be seeing more of that guitar for sure. And then let's see what else has been going on. I'm almost to the end of my list here. Okay,
So then there was On the Way Home from that.
so the other thing is, boy, that thing is loud.
It's the fan is.
Yeah. So the other thing is, this has been going on a long time that I've been working on these courses and dealing with all this stuff and all that. And I don't even know how to explain all this, but one of the reasons why it's taken so long for me to get all this stuff done, and it kind of comes back to something that my dad talked about, and he had this like equation, I forget what he called it, the estimation equation or equation of estimation. And what he was talking about is like, if you're going to work on something, like you're going to paint a house, or you're going to, like he did a lot of woodwork, you got to build something, or you got to repair something. If you look at the numbers, like how much time is it going to take to get it done before the project? And he's like, my dad was a genius. He actually did numbers on this and calculated all this because he would measure this stuff. You'll typically underestimate by 50%. Why? Because you're like, oh, I can do that. Sure. So you're underestimating how long it's going to take. If somebody asks you after you're done with it, how long did it take? You can actually state that it took 50% longer than it actually took. So that really hit me. And I realized once I got into doing these courses and also the work on the property and a bunch of other stuff and practicing, because I'm practicing all the time now and I'm just now after 2 months of practicing all the time, I'm just now for the first time in years getting that feeling back from when I used to perform, because I started in music as a performer and a singer. I wasn't trying to be a mixer and a producer. It's set to record my own stuff. It's only been in the last couple weeks or so that I'd say to Chris, it's like, I'm feeling that thing again. We're like, I can play, but it's different when you're playing and you forget that you're playing and that you're just there. You're not like, oh, gotta get my hand here, you know. It's just happening. And it's like, oh my God, it's taken so long to get back to this place. And I've been thinking a lot about, you know, what am I doing here? You know, I got to make some courses, and I got to back up and make sure I got merch. I got to get my album done, but I just can't get the album done. I got to have content. I'm starting to film video for that, and there's all this other stuff to do. And it reminded me of what happened to me in the late 90s, early 2000s when my career blew up. I'd been pushing to, you know, at that point in time, I was trying to be a mixer and producer because I realized I could make money at it. But when things happened, it happened very quickly. Looking at the time, it didn't seem so fast because it was just all happening. But when I look back on it, I went from recording on an analog 1-inch 16 track, charging $15 an hour for studio time, to working on hit records and buying a Pro Tools rig, a Mix Plus system for $20,000 cash, no problem, in the span of like a little over 3 years. And then everything blew up so quickly, and my career just took off. But the problem was, I didn't expect to happen that way. I wasn't prepared. There were opportunities that came along I couldn't take advantage of. I'd not finished some music I was working on. There's just a lot of things, and even in my life, and like just things. And I went for years like that, and you know, it's like, what do you do? Do you stop or do you work on it? Well, I found myself in that same situation here where it was just like, I was like in this endless loop of like, I'm trying to do YouTube videos and I got to stream and I'm trying to work on my music and all that. And I'm not getting anywhere with it all. And I just got to, it just takes me a long time because I'm just very detail oriented. And Crystal said, why don't you take a couple months off and work on the main course, the mixing course, and we'll start putting merch together and practice. So that's what I've been doing. And it's definitely taken longer than I realized. But creativity and art takes space and time. It's not just the time that you can put into it, but it's kind of being away from everything else to get your head into it. And that's what I've been doing. And it's been freaking me out really bad. I'll be honest with you, like to the point of I don't have anxiety and panic attacks, but God dang it, I've come close to it several times since y'all have seen me last time. Where I'm thinking, am I destroying my YouTube channel? Because I've not posted anything on there, but there's only so much I can do. And it's like, I just have to have faith. I did it once. I can do it again. But if I was making those videos, I would be stuck just this endless thing of making videos. I don't have anything to sell. I don't have my courses. I don't have any merch. I want a gig. I have to practice. I have to put a band together. And Luna and Tap, who are going to be in the band, they're not like real musicians. They're people just kind of doing it because they want to be in the band. So I'm giving music lessons, and they're actually great on stage, and they're funnest people to work with. But I'm like teaching them. So I kind of, the only way I could deal with it is to think like, I just have to know that at the end of the day, this is what I want to do. I want to put my music out and I want to play. I love making videos and I actually love streaming and I miss being here. But it's like, if I don't actually take the time off to do this stuff, then nothing's ever going to get done. And I did that before and I went for 20 years and I'm literally catching up on stuff that I started 20 years ago. The song that you saw me playing bass on is literally 20 years old. I just had never finished it. There are songs, there's one song that's going to be on the album, and I don't know if I played it on the live stream or not, that I recorded with Jimmy B from Tokyo Teens when he was one of my bands in the mid-90s. And I pulled it back up and like, oh my God, it's really good. I'm going to remix it, and I think I want to add a harmony to it, but it's like, it's kind of done. So that's kind of what's been going on. Just trying to... Basically, I'm attempting to do the impossible because any one of these things is like a full-time job. So I'm literally working 14-hour days over here. Even though you don't see me, I'm busting my butt. And I'm busting my butt for this idea that I have, but it's also to further what I was doing. And the other thing I'd like to add too, and I might have mentioned this on some of the more recent live streams before I stopped, is that I think I was starting to feel bad about my live streams. Like I didn't feel like my live streams were that good sometimes. And I think it's because I was feeling like I'm not taking care of this other stuff. I was like, there's nothing to really stream. I'm done working on my songs are mostly just in the mix stage right now. Like, what am I going to do? Stream me like planning merch and stuff like that? I mean, I guess I could stream. Somebody suggested actually stream doing yard work. Like, like I got to get out there. I got a big bandsaw and I have this very complex, fancy stuff that my dad had done on this other house on our property that now is like, 30, 40 years old and I have to replace it. So I have to cut all this stuff with a bandsaw. Maybe, I don't know, maybe we'll do that. I don't know. But that's what's been going on. Thank you. I talk till I get dry. I'm working 14 days a week, absolutely. But it's not like I've just been like...
And on top of all that, you're still doing sessions occasionally to make money, too, because we got to pay the bills.
Yeah, looks like Sleepyhead will be in about 3 weeks, and I got an R&B project I'm working on. And then I had a guy hit me up about it could be a lot of money, but it's also a lot of time, and it's kind of like, and I told him like I've actually had to have some talks with people that want me to work on some stuff, and some of these people I've known a long time, and some of them are stars, but it's kind of like, I know I pissed off a couple people, but that's what I did for years. At a certain point, I got to like kind of put my foot down and say, I need the time. Sorry. So that's what's been going on. It's all good stuff. I just am freaking out about the YouTube channel. But the other thing that happened, and kind of the reason I'm getting kind of emotional now, kind of the reason I'm streaming today is because two people said some things to me that really got me thinking. And I know I might sound like a broken record, but sometimes it takes a while for a message to get in. And that is, when we went and got the guitar, it's way out in the middle of nowhere. It's not in Atlanta. You got to drive out to places that look like a little scary in a very backcountry kind of redneck sort of way. And we were like, okay, we wanted to stop to eat somewhere on the way home. So we decided to go to Cartersville, Georgia, which is a small Georgia town, but it had a cool restaurant. And we go into this bar. Well, actually, we walked around town and we just met these amazing people. And it was like really kind of this thing that happens with me and Kit where we just have this tendency to meet interesting people and talk about stuff. And
we attract interesting people.
yeah,
when
we went
go
by
places.
this a sex toy store, like a sex store, like I don't know.
It was sex toys in a head shop.
In a head shop. So I thought, hey, let's go look at sex toys just for fun. But there were these two girls in there working, and we just ended up talking for a long time about music. It was like just fucking amazing. And then we left there and we went next door to this restaurant that Crystal had picked out. And we sat down at the bar to eat, and there's this dude sitting next to Crystal at the bar, and he starts wanting to talk to her. And it was kind of like, at first I was like, man, I'm talked out from.
I had some style.
Oh yeah. And it was kind of like, man, I don't really want to talk to anybody right now. It's like, I'm just burnt out on talking. But he had some really interesting insights. And I could tell that he was like the kind of person that if I wanted to stop talking, he would get the signals and then turn the other way. But he didn't. He was cool. And he had a book, and we started talking about these things, and he was like very well read, but he was also talking to other people in the bar, and he would engage them. And I leaned over to him. I said, you come here often? And he looks at me. He's like, oh, this is only my second time here. I'm like, what? But he kept talking to people, and he introduced me to some other people standing around the bar. He kind of drew this little crowd around him. And at one point, I leaned over to this guy that he introduced me to him and said, hey, man, that guy whose name was Randy, by the way. Everybody knows Randy. I said, hey, Randy said he's only been here twice. And he looks at me and goes, do you believe him? I'm like, hell no. And he says, good. So this guy kind of bullshits, but he's also really smart. We got in this really deep conversation about what I do for a living and my life and what I'm doing. And I can't even remember. We were there for a long time. As a matter of fact, it was so engaging. We needed to leave because I wanted to get home and play the guitar. But I was like, let's buy another beer and share it and just hang out and watch the show. But he was talking to me about creativity, what I do. And I was talking about where I'm at in my life. And I've kind of taken some time off. And he looks at me and he says, we need you. Don't stop. I don't create anything. People like us, we need you. We need you to do what you do. And he just was this really intense moment that he meant it. And it was like, wow, it's like, I guess that's a way to look at it. Like people want, I get so caught up in making the videos and all that. It's like people, they want this stuff, and people do need art. I'm actually always telling Tap that, because Tap's a great artist, and I'm trying to get Tap's art out in the world. Like, the world needs you. But basically, Randy was saying that to me. And this is a picture of us with I don't normally take pictures with quote-unquote strangers, but by the end of this...
Oh, we were like, hey, can we have a picture?
Yeah, and it was just like this amazing thing. And it was like, by that point, he said, it's like we've known each other a long time. And it was like kind of life-changing for me. And that's Randy. Apparently, and multiple people said this in Cartersville, Randy is the most interesting man in Cartersville.
Yeah, we did. After he left, we're chatting with people because he's well known.
Very well known.
And multiple people said that. Like,
yeah.
With all seriousness.
He's the most interesting man in Cartersville. Everybody knows Randy. But it really affected me. And then I came home and I started thinking about it. I thought I should start getting back. I hadn't even been looking at social media. I mean, like engaging in it. So I thought I should look at my messages. People have been messaging me and I hadn't been looking. I've been so focused on this. And there were multiple people that I don't even know who they were from Facebook and Instagram and stuff like that. I hadn't even checked YouTube yet. Multiple people like, are you all right? Are you going to stream again? Are you going to make another video? Hey, just checking on you. And I was like, oh my God, wow. It's like people are wondering where I'm at. I just kind of got caught up in this, lost track of time. And I guess maybe it's a little concerning. And I'm all right. I'm a little wigged out. I am freaking out a little bit, but I do that all the time anyway. So I thought, maybe I should do a stream. And then I was talking to Raygun Radio Star, who's often on these streams. I don't think they're here now because I think they're at a meeting or something like that. But Raygun hit me up a few months ago because of things that I need, technological stuff that I need. I need a way to sell the courses. I want it to be kind of working through my website. Is there a way that we can figure out how to, have people buy the course, get the password, deliver the videos? And he's like, oh yeah, I can do it because they program.
Preferably hosting it not on YouTube.
And well, no, it wouldn't be on YouTube, but I'm thinking it's opposed to Kajabi, which is a service you pay money for each month, and then they do it. It's like, I just want it on I want to control it, right? But also, I've been wanting to do another sample song contest, and people have been asking for it. But the reason we've been holding off is because it was so difficult. I didn't feel like it was entertaining, but as far as like getting the songs from people in and being able to listen to them, and even the voting system kind of sucked and all that. So Reagan Radio Star was like, I want to develop something for that. So they're developing a system that's going to work with my website. And we actually have a Zoom call tomorrow with my web person. They're going to start integrating stuff, and they're starting to test things to build a system for people. Like, if I have a contest, here's a good way that you can vote. Here's a way you can submit the songs. People have been asking about mixing reviews, and I'm going to probably do that, but I need a system for it. There needs to be a good way. They get delivered here. I get this message. Like, trying to do this through emails and all that, it's just too much a problem. And like I said, with the sample song contest, I feel like maybe we missed some stuff. So that's what Raygun Radio Star has been doing. The day after I got back from talking to Randy and then seeing all these messages, I'm talking to him on the phone about the technological stuff. And they said, and I just kind of got emotional about stuff. And I was like, I've just been really struggling with stuff, trying to get everything done and kind of freaking out. And they said to me, hey, man, there's a lot of people behind you supporting you. There's a lot of people rooting for you. You just don't see them. There's a lot of people out there. And I was like, oh, man. Then I started feeling guilty. It's like, oh, I should say something. I'm terrible at keeping up relationships. I'm terrible at it. The only reason I have friends is because, like, I get down here and I work and I forget the world exists. And the only people that they either get that and they call me up every couple of years, or hey, man, what's up? Or they show up or they call because, like, oh, I forget to call people. And it's a terrible thing with me. But that's, I should stream and let everybody know I'm all right. I'm mostly all right. I'm not totally all right. I'm still a little whacked out about certain things, but it's all good. There's no disasters, except that my camera didn't get delivered.
Well, it still might.
And also, I need to, there's more yard work to do and property work, but I'm good, mostly. And I just want to say I appreciate everybody being here today and all the support everybody's getting. And I apologize for not keeping up on things. It's just hard. I just don't, like I said, with the streaming thing, I've just felt like sometimes they weren't good, but maybe I'm overthinking it. Maybe I can loosen up. Maybe it can just be more fun. And I'm going to experiment with that here today because I'm done doing my speech here, but I actually got work to do. So I think the next thing, can you go get Tap? Tap's supposed to help me with this. I was like, okay, I'm going to see if this works. I know I've streamed soldering before, but there's, oh my God, there's
Comments back.
Huh?
Read some comments.
Okay, I'll read some comments. But it's hard to explain my life. It's very complicated. I have a big house, but there's so much shit. I got the studio, I got the gear, but I got filming gear, and I got drums, and I got amps, and like the living room's gotten taken over as a live drum room, and there's no dining room anymore. It's now like Crystal's like remote where this is the craft room. But Crystal also live streams from up there from my stuff. It's gotten to the point, like, even sometimes to do anything, it's just crowded. It's like this Tetris thing with moving stuff. So I finally bought some shelves. So today I'm going to put shelves in this little storage room in there so you guys can watch me drag crap out of this room and kind of organize some stuff. And maybe I can answer some questions that Crystal shot at me. I got to get Tap's supposed to come down here and help me because there's some heavy stuff I got to move. And then also I've got a big filming thing coming up in the next few days, and I actually need to grab some bags out of there because I'm going to try to knock out a bunch of content for music filming in the next week or so. Crystal said to look at the comments. Acoustic One Reverb says, don't you know you're supposed to keep us on every detail on social media? I mean, yeah, I guess so. I guess there's a certain part of it like I forget, but also it's like, does anybody really care? But I guess I am doing interesting stuff. I haven't even shown my vine. Oh my God, I'm doing this thing with sticky vines and like prickly vines in my yard. I hadn't done it in the last few weeks. Just hadn't time. I've got projects in the yard. I'm cutting things, and what else am I doing out there? Yeah, there's all sorts of shit going on. Thank you. Thanks so much. 231 Recording Studio. As Davidson says, your content has gotten me from always wanting to make music and never doing anything to having learned to play the guitar, picking up the drums, playing piano, and having a bedroom studio. That's awesome. That's what I want to have happen. I think that's the other thing, too. I think that's what Randy was saying about inspiring people. I want to inspire people. I want people to create music, especially nowadays with fucking AI and shit like that. Bobcat says, when you don't stream, we feel something is missing from our life. Well, now you're going to guilt trip me. But that's all right. It's all right. I got a guilty conscience. It helps drive me. Babar. I still haven't got my glasses. That's a whole other story. My glasses are still not right. Babar Studios says your videos are like medicine. Thank you so much. Thanks, everybody. Great to see you back. Okay, Justin says, great to see you back streaming again, man. It's been a while. Hope you've been doing well. Really nice to have you back. And I don't know if I'm going to be here every Wednesday. I'm trying. I will try. Stream 16/7. Harry, thanks so much. Oh, Darren, greetings from the Scottish Bluesman. Awesome. Living room drum set is a way of life. Harry wants your shirt, Tap.
I saw him.
And then as Davidson says, there's just something about the way you make content that's just inspiring. Thanks so much. I appreciate it. All right, so now, hey, where's Kit?
Upstairs.
Okay, so Kit's going to take over the camera, running the cameras. We're going to go in there and do these shelves. And hey, make sure the cat doesn't get in the back room there. Close that door there. Oh, shit. There's one cat that I don't want down in the basement because she'll go pee on stuff. So they're getting the cat out. Hey, kid, I'm going to go ahead and... Oh, is my camera here? Oh, my God. Okay, I guess I'll do the unboxing right here. I was worried this wasn't going to get delivered. That's the other thing, too, like figuring out how to make the content. You know, I got a Blackmagic camera and all that, but sometimes I need to be able to film by myself. I don't have a decent gimbal. I've been researching online for days about this, and then I was like, Kit's like, baby, I put some money away. We can get the camera. So I got this camera, and it actually kind of freaks me out because it's so small. I always want to get things that are big because I'm afraid I'm going to break something. But I went ahead and took the plunge, and I got this. This is a dual lens 8K gimbal camera, which is also scary. 8K? I am not going to be filming in 8K. That's going to take up so much hard drive space. Oh, yeah, we need to buy more hard drives, by the way, Kit.
Yeah, I know. It's on the list.
God, I was thinking this. Hey, how was this delivered? Was it just dropped off, or did the actual truck come by? Because I thought you said that they were going to take it to the local office and then somebody...
No. I mentioned that as a possibility, but the UPS manager person said it was probably better to just have the driver try again. And apparently that worked.
Yeah, it's a long story. Okay, so check this out. Don't drop it. So this is what I just bought. This is a... God, it's so freaking small. I hope they have the other thing in there. So, ooh, God, I don't even know how to turn it on, so I'm not going to touch it. But anyway, it's got this little camera on it. It's a gimbal built in with the camera. It does tracking, and there's this little screen here which I don't know how to take off yet. I'm going to actually read the manual, but the viewfinder is actually a remote. So if I'm working by myself, I can put it on a stand and then have the remote and control the camera from that. So it's like about $800. It's got 2 lenses in it. And it's got 47 gigs of internal memory, but you can stick a micro SD card in it. And it's got this little case that goes with it. But this is, I'm looking, I was looking for a camera. Oh, here it is. There's this extra battery pack thing here with a little screw for a tripod on it. It goes on the bottom. But it's like, how can I keep moving ahead? Because I'm always relying on Tap or Wazolfo or Luna to film. And then Crystal, who really hates to film. But this way, it's like if I need to move around the room. So now I can put this on this thing and it will track me if I don't move too fast. And so I'm really excited about this. I'm spending a lot of the next week working on using this thing. Oh, it just turned on. Oh, there it is. There's the screen. Look at that. It just turned on. Preparing mode. Oh, I'm not going to get into this right now, but you'll be seeing some of this because I'm going to be doing content for the music. And that's the other thing. It's like, I put out a couple videos like 2 months ago or whatever, 3 months, like that, Tap directed one of them and helped me on another one. It's like, okay, I got a video. You put it like, I need to do more stuff and we need to have a band. So anyway, that's what I've been working on. I got the camera. I'm a lot happier now. I'm going to go set up these shelves. And what it is, oh, hold on. Yeah, I had to restart OBS. So let me just give you a little preview on what it is I'm doing here. Hold on. You're going to see something in a second. There it is. Okay, so there's this room here. This is a storage room off of this room. This is like the next room over. This is I call this the green room because of the green windows. This is where we rehearsed with Tokyo Teens, but it's also sometimes I do drums in there. It's like the entryway. And then you see that door on the right there. That's this room here, which is where I got everything packed into. There's like drums and stuff in there. So I'm going to put some shelves in there. I'm going to pull some stuff out. It may not seem exciting, but I'm very excited about this. So Tap's going to help me with this. I'm going to go ahead and turn on my lav. And Kit, you got to take over here. What? Mm-hmm. Oh, there's the cat. There's the cat. All right. So Kit, do you remember how to run you remember?
I mean, you push the button and it gives you the camera view that you...
This is front.
Yep.
Green room, that. And then remember, there's also this here.
Okay.
Okay, that's 4 square.
Yeah, I can read.
Okay, we're going. Okay, here we go. All right. Okay. You got me? Kit?
Yeah.
Oh, and let me check and make sure people can hear the mic. It should be working.
So can y'all hear the mic? I guess, should I put on headphones?
You don't have to.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, they can hear me.
Okay.
All right. Okay, so let's get in here. And so
cool, thanks.
let's just start pulling stuff out. I'm going to put this light. I got this extra light right here. I'm going to put it here. And I want to put the speakers. So let's put these speakers, because they're going to come back in here. Like so the things that I know. So I'm going to be getting rid of some stuff, but the things that are going to come back in here are going to be drums, speakers, like musical stuff. We've got to figure out what to do with these damn chairs. So the things are going to come back in here. Kind of put them like here, so that we can kind of like get them back in, and then stuff that we're not sure of, like you can kind of put back over that way. And we're going to need, to get to these shelves too right here. So let's start getting the speakers out of here. I guess put the speakers like over that way. Oh, these actually belong to Jimmy B from Tokyo Teens. He's just left them here, so I guess we get to use them until he says, hey, I need my stuff back. Got reflectors for filming. Actually, this may go with us on the filming thing. Put this, okay, filming stuff, let's put over here, like to get ready for the filming stuff.
No problem, Harry.
Oh, actually, run this back and put it back in the shop area out of the way. I don't need that anymore. That's just whatever. Extra MIDI keyboard. I have so much stuff. Lighting stand. Another shop vac. Hey, Kit, can you see everything that I'm doing here?
I think so. I mean, keep in mind the camera's from above.
What now?
But you know.
I've never filmed in a storage room before.
I mean, Billy doesn't get rid of that much stuff either, which
these
has turned
speakers
out
out
to
of
be
here, too.
a good thing over the years, gotta
These
say.
two. Oh, and then watch the camera cord right here. Make sure that doesn't get pulled down or something like that.
Yeah, LCE.
Did you want this? Did you say you wanted this?
Yeah, I have to take off the stuff on it.
What are these?
There's stuff stapled on it. Wait, that's gonna be tricky.
Well, I mean, they'll come out.
Yeah, but it.
You just use a tiny flathead screwdriver.
Yeah.
Yeah, when you take, there's some special stuff on here. So I want to make sure we keep, there's,
Yeah, Umberhog.
yeah, I'm
the
trying to figure out
drains in
what
our
this
house
gig is.
cry
Yeah, I don't
mercy.
know. So yeah, just, but
We
I
have
guess go ahead and
strainers
put
on all of
this,
them. That's probably TMI, but yeah,
you know what, put this in the control room.
the shower drains.
And then if you want to like go ahead and that'll
We're
get it
not
out of the
kind
way
of them.
quicker, but you can deal with the pictures later. But go ahead and put that in the control room. All right, bags. Gear bag. Cymbals. I've got a lot of cymbals. These are 2 bags of cymbals. Put these kind of where I can get to them easily. Another guitar stand. God. More filming stuff. You know what's crazy? Like, so much of this stuff, I buy most of my stuff at thrift stores. This is like a tracking cam, like, you know, I bought 2 of them. You know, it's, a slider, right, with a camera. I got this at a thrift store, but it was in the sports section. I don't think they knew what it was. And it's nothing crazy fancy, but I got it for like $10. I mean, it's like a $200 rig, but it was like, I got it for like 10 or 15 bucks. They didn't know what it was. It's amazing how much stuff I buy like that. Just wherever. Shit, man. I was trying to be organized, but it's like, I have to rethink. And some of this stuff can go back in the other part of the basement. Like, some of the stuff I don't actually use that much. Like, this is another weird kind of filming extension, something or other. Now, this kind of stuff, okay, there's going to be a lot of boxes. This is for the TR-8 drum machine. It belongs to Jimmy. It's kind of a long-term loan.
God, this chair.
This I have to keep. So there'll be some boxes we need to keep, and I got to put back here. And then there's other boxes we're just going to recycle. This is a keeper. So that's a keeper box. This is another keeper box. I don't know where to keep it. This is my Kalimba
Keeping
box.
it, but I don't know where to keep it.
Okay, this is a weird one. I have a bag of cork.
We were gonna make a. Remember, there was that plan to make like a.
Yes, up Milo.
Was there?
Yeah.
Well, this is we're good for sound absorption. He just hands this to me at the beginning of the session. This is weird.
With
This isn't
wine
even the bag
corks?
of cork that we have. This is an extra bag of cork. So this might go up to the craft room.
Oh boy.
Okay, do you want that?
It's a nice box.
You can have that. Here, show it to the
More
camera.
stuff for the craft room.
It's yours, Griffin. Oh, you know what that was
Bam.
for? Because we're talking about with the, like,
Good question, Elsie Yeen. I mean,
the hell with it. This I guess put on the stairs or something like that to go upstairs to the craft
It's been
room.
in burlap, so it probably smells like burlap.
And then I have a disco ball. Now, this has actually been used in several videos. That if you're filming and it's dark and you shine a really bright light at this and it, you know, sends spots across people's faces, but it's broken. The damn thing is broken. I guess we'll keep this. Oh, Kit, let me know if there's any questions or anything.
Okay.
Oh yeah, my compound bow. I've been wanting to hang out. I got a really nice compound bow here, and I love archery. I got this, but I gotta get it up on a stand. Like, and you know what's weird is I shoot. I'm right-handed, but I shoot left-handed. Or do I shoot? No, I shoot.
What's the normal way? Like if
I don't know. I shoot a rifle
I hold
left-handed.
the- wait. I hold it.
I hold it like this.
Yeah.
But I shoot a rifle the other way.
I don't.
I don't know why.
I'm right-handed at the very least, but I hold it with my. Is that normal? I don't know.
I don't know. I do everything backwards, but yeah, I really want to get back into shooting this thing. But it's I need to put a round and hang this stuck on a wall, so it's easier. There's nowhere else
Billy?
to put it. So this, but hey, Griff,
Hey, Billy.
tap.
They're saying that your audio on your mic isn't.
It's what?
They said losing audio on your mic.
Is what?
Maybe because you were leaning down. I don't know.
I mean, it might. Like, does it just need to be louder? Ask Harry.
Harry's in and out. Oh, it was breaking up.
Oh, it might be. Oh, it might have been my hair. Oh, you know what? Let me put my hair in a ponytail.
That's probably a good
Are you
idea.
switching between these two cameras? Are you keeping it on the
I
force?
am, but when I stand up and walk in there, I can't.
I understand that. I'm gonna put my hair in a ponytail.
It's riveting.
It's what?
Nothing.
Okay. I want to get a bunch of okay, this here is like, these poles go to a tent that my parents had.
That sounds cool.
I don't want to get rid of them, but some of them are bent, but I want to use that duffel bag for when we're traveling with camera gear that I can stick it up on top of the van. So we just need to get this damn thing out of here and then figure out some place to put these damn poles. I'm thinking I can put them in that building down by the little house.
Just the holes.
Justin, right? It's
Just
for
the poles. So let's pull this out of here.
Billy. We managed to score some shelves.
But I want to hold on to the bag.
Billy needs
So
to
here,
put up the
let's
shelves. Good night, Sup Mellow. The studio maintenance and upgrades and everything like that. Oh boy, it's
put
ongoing.
the poles
It never ends.
over here, and then we can get them out. Let's just pull them out of the bag. Because this bag would be good for like,
That is a nice bag.
yeah. And then I can put it up on top of the van and not worry about it. You know? That's my plan. And then this stuff, this goes with a temp. It
Although I
needs
will
to
say
go in
this,
another
some of
bag,
this
and then we'll just get this.
organization-
It's been sitting back there in the damn way for like years.
Is in preparation for some filming that we're going to be doing. I say we.
Drum stands.
Billy will.
You know, I've never bought a drum stand of any kind in my life. Yet I have a bunch of them. Sometimes people would give them to me, and actually it was
Hey, Casey.
oh my God, what's his name? It's the famous drummer. Oh my God, I keep thinking of Roy Jones Jr. because I just saw his picture.
The famous drummer
It's
that helps.
Jesus Christ, the
Are
guy
you
who's
talking
playing
about
on
Carter Beauford?
What? No, not Carter. Carter. I mean, I worked with Carter. No, it's the guy that was doing like drumming on Johnny Carson when he was like 8 years old. Jeez, why did his name go out of my head? I've worked with him. He gave me a bunch of these stands. He just left them at the studio. Said, I got endorsements. They'll just send them to the next place. I don't bother. I don't feel like loading these up. So he gave me a bunch of really nice stands.
Yeah, right, Casey?
God, I swear I can't believe his name went out of my head. My
Hey,
brain.
Tanner.
Oh my God. I swear I'm brain dead. I can't think of his name.
All right, y'all. Who's the drummer? Help us out.
The guy, Ken, he's the drummer who he thought my motorcycle's cool, so he went and bought a motorcycle, and I was warning him, and I talked him into buying like heavy leather gloves, and then he wrecked on 285 and slid for like 200 feet on his hands.
Woo!
And saved his hands, and I was like, see, I told you you need leather gloves. But for some reason, my brain is just like, oh, here's a green screen cloth. What box is that? Oh.
Ooh, Steelix? Yeah.
Show that to the camera. There's one right there.
I don't know if this was the camera that was on, but.
Kid, are you on the green room
Hey,
camera?
Griff, come here. The light doesn't.
There's the weirdest stuff in my basement.
Yeah. So we have that.
Why do we have these?
I don't know why we have these. It's kind of cool, though.
Oh,
Oh, I know why. It
we're
was
doing
from
that music video.
The music video
Oh, the
shoot.
Halloween. Yeah.
Yeah, that was the one for, what was that song?
It was one of.
That was the one
It
where
was
we used the
Lezog.
that was, we used it. What?
It was Lezog.
Was it Lezog?
Yes,
Yeah.
it
What was
was.
the name of the song?
And
then
there was
where
a
we used
scene-
the disco ball in that one.
You used
Yeah,
the little
that was-
disco ball?
We
Okay,
did
I'll.
use the disco ball. There's a
Here.
whole like Halloween party scene.
Yes. Yeah, let G just leave the door open. Let her in. I'm gonna find the link to that music video for y'all. Oh yeah.
Cases.
So yes,
I'm gonna
Ustelix,
put
Billy
cases
is
here.
cleaning up a spot. We've got some shelving. Some of this is organization in prep for some video that Billy's going to be doing for his own music videos. And if you check out Billy Hume
Oh,
music
Hot Wheels.
on YouTube, Billy's got some of the stuff that he's already released there. Also, Billy's band
More Hot Wheels. Hot Wheels cars.
Hot Wheels.
Oh, can you go put this with the other Hot Wheels cars?
Well, like on the stairs.
What a lot of Kid, is the camera on me in here?
Yes.
What a lot of people don't realize, and actually people that come to the studio don't realize, I have a Hot Wheels track that goes from my kitchen down the stairs, coming in the studio, and does this weird loop thing, and it kind of comes down and goes into the basket. I should show that on a live stream. I got this.
You
really
showed
I'm
it.
actually
Hey, chat. Have any of y'all
into my
seen?
studio and circle around the studio, but they at least come down the stairs.
Yeah. Sorry, I was talking
Hot
over
Wheels
Billy.
are the shit.
Have any of y'all seen the?
Yeah,
Hot Wheels
I
track?
thought
'Cause
about
I think-
starting like a Hot Wheels
I
YouTube
think
channel,
that
but it's
we
like,
did stream it
yeah, I've
one
got
time.
time. I'm gonna do a Hot Wheels YouTube channel and everything else. Yeah, right. What's that?
Just like a plasticky white sheet.
Oh, I was using this for like filming for like if I need like a diffuser. It's just basically a white
Seriously,
shower
Bobcat.
cloth, a shower curtain. For outside. Oh, that's like a label maker.
Yeah. God, we used to use this thing all the time.
That's
Okay,
an
y'all. I'm gonna
old
leave it on
school
the
look at
storage
this
room
thing.
because I'm gonna look up this music.
This is
video
like some
for you.
70s stuff. Look. Label maker with these like
Let me plug my laptop in.
tape. Hold on. Does it work? Oh my god. I don't even know if I want to try to figure it out. I don't know why I have this.
Classic.
This is all
I
craft
don't
stuff.
even know why I have this.
Yeah.
That can go up to the craft room. I'm trying to put like, not that we have a bunch of room in the craft room, but trying to get stuff out of here. Craft room for that. All right. Drums.
It's just a box.
Yeah, I don't. It's just a box. Oh, you know what? This is like a box for pictures. This
Casey,
can go to the craft room because
exactly.
that's where we're keeping like a lot of my mom's photo
Casey
stuff.
says-
"What is that?"
I don't know.
The bigger our place, the more that Billy's gonna fill it with
The
gear.
heck? Here, hold this.
Yep.
That can go up there. That can go there. What the heck is this? Oh wait, this looks like. Oh my gosh, Mama. You know what she's gonna say? She's gonna be like, "Oh, this should go in the craft." She's like, "Oh, yeah."
What are they saying?
No, you're taking this, but here, show this to her. I think that's Mama's. This is a bearing edge snare drum. custom made.
Hang on.
Love this thing.
Let me get this.
My stick box. God, I'm getting hungry now. You know, I got this right here. I don't know where I got this thing. I don't know what I put in it. You know, I might modify this for a camera. Yeah, I'm gonna mess with that for this next filming gig. Put some camera gear in this thing. Case-matics.
Nah, no garage sale, Tanner. All right, y'all. I put a link in chat of the music video that Billy filmed quite some time ago.
God, I was thinking like, oh, you know, I got a few things in here.
That would be why
Drum
we have
heads.
the disco ball and the box of Carnival
Part of the problem is
masks.
just like there's just so much stuff. And this, okay, this goes with my hammer dulcimer. This goes into some sort of bag type thing. We got to figure out what we're going to do with those chairs. I don't want to put them out in that building out there because they're going to get moldy or something. I mean, we might put it back in here if we get rid of some other stuff. I think craft stuff. Got a bunch of drum pedals. Once again, I don't know where this stuff came. I never bought a drum pedal in my life, but I think I don't know why I have these. Oh, there's another kick drum there. God, how many drum pedals do I have? Jesus. Old drum heads. I'm weird. I hate throwing things away, so I keep old drum heads. This is probably stupid.
Are we surprised
I don't
that
know.
Billy hates throwing
Okay.
things away?
Bunch of old drum heads. Put
To be fair,
these
we end up
here.
using stuff in the most unexpected ways.
This is actually a cheap. What is this? This is a Slingerland copper snare drum. That thing was like 110 bucks. It's a little dirty right now, but man, it actually is pretty dang cool, man. I got this because I was working with that band, Big Sky in Florida, and their drummer had one, and I really liked it, so I bought it. It needs a little love and tenderness. The snare release thing here is a little messed up. It's a $100 snare drum, but it's cool.
Sorry, y'all. Couldn't figure out which camera.
This is like an ancient camera tripod. Do I want to keep it? I mean, it's all right. I'll take it apart and use it as a mounting thing. Like once I start, because I want to get more. Like the live streaming thing was, I wanted to do more bands and all that, but it's kind of complicated. Why? Just a combination of like getting it set up right and all that. Just a bunch of other things, but you know, it's like a permanent place to have a camera, maybe. All right. Oh, where's? Oh, the other toms. Oh, they're on the stand because you got to play them. It's one of the other toms. I don't even know what this snare drum is. This is a Ludwig. This is a. It's in bad shape. Model something or other. 1971. This thing was built made in 71. So it's a Ludwig from 14th, 1971. It says DW. I don't know what that means. I can't read the model number on it. Wait. I've never done anything with it. I don't even. 11.6. I don't know. I should probably get it fixed up. Another damn drum head.
What do you mean, Bobcat?
Oh, that's a brand new head. Look at that. Oh, shit. Oh, hell yeah. Where are we putting the drum heads at?
I don't know.
Oh, I put them somewhere. Yeah, I mean, oh, there we go.
Is that LVT or IVT? Hey, how are you doing?
You know, I was saying how some of the things people give me, I've got a lot of cymbals. I actually did buy a few cymbals, but people give me cymbals. As a matter of fact, Sleepyhead gave me a really nice ride cymbal not long ago, which was really nice.
And remember, you found that bag of them at a thrift store.
Well, I did buy those. But
Yeah.
you know what? Darren was like, I was so excited about them, and Darren was like, Darren Stanley, who's a drummer, he's like, they're all right. I'm like, oh, man. I mean, they're all right. I mean, but sometimes cheap cymbals are actually good. You know, one of the tricks of drumming is to use cheap crash cymbals as your hi-hat cymbals. A lot of times people try to use like super, you know, bright, nice hi-hat cymbals, and then they're just too damn bright and loud. And sometimes like cheap crash cymbals work amazing sometimes on hi-hats because they kind of keeps them from getting too loud. I don't know why I have this here. It's going to go in the shop. Good Lord. Okay. What is this? Oh, more cork. There's more cork. A hat. Oh yeah, sewing stuff. I found more cork. We're good with cork. I don't know why. Here, put this cork with you.
That's helpful.
Did you put it on the stairs?
Yeah.
Here. Oh my God. The question is, can we bring ourselves to throw away some things? That's always the question.
You know,
The heck is
whose
in here?
stuff we're going to be
Oh,
pressured
look
to
at
get
this.
rid of.
It's a little parachute guy. Look.
It'll be the craft stuff that belongs to me.
Ooh, I like that. I'm keeping that.
Look at this thing.
Yeah, we'll
A
see.
large sphere.
That's still hanging at the zone. It's the big, yeah.
Sure, what's
There's
that?
extra pieces in there. I got this like in Lexington, Connecticut or something like that, back in the '80s, and it's like this big geodesic dome thing. And then I made a balsa wood airplane that's inside it. It's hanging at my other studio. Yeah, that's. Oh boy. It's hard to throw things away. But some of this stuff has got to go. Oh, there's all sorts of hats in here. Oh, look at this. Crestwood Drum Corps. I hesitate to put this hat on. It's not what you think. But it's this. High school marching band. Kind of unfortunate, the color scheme. But I'll keep it. My dad's hats. Oh my God, there's all sorts of stuff. There's vacuum bags, and I mean, there's just, oh, Kit. Oh, look at this. Oh, some of my dad's hats. Hey, Kit.
What? Oh, wow. Y'all, I used to live in this thing. Well, it was a little...
Oh,
I was never into the flat
actually, I see with all the percussion stuff over there, I think there's a little box for thumbtacks over there. Or you can just drop it here, just with all this stuff.
Actually, I don't think this one is mine. Maybe it's a new... Maybe I got a new one. Mine was filthy and much more broken in.
Well, there you go. Now you got a better one.
Now I have a new one.
Now, see how it works out? I mean, some of these boxes I can just get rid of. I keep. Oh, that's a candle making kit. That's a whole here. Go show that on the camera. I don't know why we have that. Is that crystals? Candle making? Like, we're gonna start a candle making business. Okay, this box can go.
I don't know where I got that, but I have used it before. I never made those tapers. I made votive
Oh my
candles.
God! Look at this.
I mean, you know, I was an
Oh
art
yeah,
teacher.
Thunder Mountain Hot Wheels.
Oh, Thunder Mountain.
Oh, this is a classic. Look, this is like for Hot Wheels, and this thing goes like that, something like this, and then they go down this thing. Just play for hours. Hours. It's barely holding together though, with the kids. Hot Wheels are the shit, man. Okay, hold on. There's some good Hot Wheels stuff in here.
Casey, Billy is getting ready to set up some new
Okay,
shelves.
we can't get rid of Thunder Mountain.
Going to be organizing some stuff, partly because we're about to go do a bunch of filming, and got to organize a few things. And you know, part of it is too is like we haven't streamed in so long, and there's still so much that Billy needs to do. So,
like these up here, this is for like stuff. Like, you know what? I don't even know if I need this damn box. I really need to keep my. Oh wait, there's stuff in here. This is for the kalimba. I guess I can keep the stuff. I don't know if I need the box. But there's like a
now, Casey,
a white.
Billy is perfectly
you know, I'll keep
capable
this
of
stuff. I'll get rid of
organizing.
the box though.
Actually, he does it all the time. Oh, that's cool, LC Ying.
Fundamentals of kalimba. Okay, we'll keep that. All right. Crystal, there's like more stuff in here than I realized. Mm-hmm.
You can pack stuff into a little room.
You should. Hey, you need to come in here. I need to ask you about something in the storage room.
No, all that stuff is not going back on the shelves. Two-headed monster jams, which is why, you know, that's why Billy keeps saying we got to get rid of some stuff.
We don't really need this
No,
anymore.
Casey, for real.
And at a
Billy
certain point, it's
organizes
like
all the time.
past
It's just
warranty.
that he
You know, it's
is
like
constantly undoing what he's done. He gets down in his rabbit hole, and all that hard organizing that he did gets undone, and then he has to do it all over again. All right, so apparently I'm supposed to go in there.
okay. This is okay.
That is a drawer that used to be under the
Thomas Train, but it's
table.
coming apart. Should I just get rid of it?
Yeah, I mean, we don't even have a table anymore.
Oh,
Or do we? Or is that it over there?
actually, hey Griff. Hey, can you do me a favor? Open that. You're gonna have to go out the garage door. Take this out the garage door and just throw this on the pile that's going to the dump. Except for this piece of wood here. This is a good piece of wood right here.
Is that's, oh, I see.
It's just a good piece of wood. This needs to go to the dump.
Isn't this real wood? Oh, no, it's not.
No,
I
this
feel
is
it.
fake wood.
Yeah,
That
I
needs
feel
to
it.
go away.
Okay. So you wanted me in here.
Oh, this stuff here, like, well, these lights don't work anymore. I don't think so.
This was not mine.
But what's all that other stuff there?
This is for tie-dye. So, and I've actually been thinking of, well, I was thinking about.
Well, we're talking about doing tie-dye, customized tie-dye for merch.
That's right. So where is the camera?
Right there.
Oh, yeah. So, you know, we've been talking about Billy's merch, and one of the things we're thinking about doing is having shirts with Billy, whatever the logo is or design we want to put on there, and then I will custom tie-dye them, and so they'll all be different, unique, and then...
Well, that's what we're on right now, getting merch ready. So pull that, let's get it ready to go into production. Go into production.
Yeah, these two cardboard boxes are tie-dye stuff. Boy, it's
You know, one of the bad things about my relationship with Crystal, like usually it's pretty good. We're kind of opposites in many ways, which works perfectly. But the bad thing about it is that we keep everything. It's hard. I'm better at throwing stuff away than you are, but between the two of us, oh, come on. Come on.
I don't know, y'all.
You won't even throw away a box. Oh, neither
Throw
will
away
I.
boxes all the time.
But those boxes.
What boxes are you talking about?
The
The other boxes.
Those other boxes that you didn't get rid of. God. Okay, we're not going to try to empty out this whole room. Oh, this is a speaker stand.
That's...
Or a speaker pad. And it's not like this shelf system is massive. But now that I'm looking at it, maybe I should have bought more of them. Oh my God! I'm looking back here. There's stuff. I don't know if I can get into all this today.
Oh, this is pet food things.
If I can at least get to where it's a little more functional, I'm looking at it, it's like,
Yeah, you thought you were going to clean this entire room.
no, I'm not cleaning the entire room. Look at this shit.
No, that's what I'm saying. Is that what you thought you were going to do?
I mean, I have hopes, but I'm also kind of being practical about it. Like, what's this? Table cover?
Oh, yeah, it's a plastic tablecloth.
This would be like camping stuff.
What the hell is... Oh, from Snowbird Mountain Lodge. Remember that place? Actually, this is good with tie-dye because you can protect...
Okay, well, here, take this away.
Oh, that's...
Oh, what's that?
Looks like a... This looks like some of my shit. Oh,
This
yeah,
is
look at that.
this is a bunch of your cool stuff. You know, this should be up in that room upstairs next to Tap's room.
Wait, I think there's
Yeah.
room in there for that.
I know.
No, there's not, but that's where it should go.
This is... I don't know if... Guys, I can't look and see if this is working or not, but I did this. Got a little baby through portrait of a cat that I used to go to work with my mom, and the cat was at the work. And I don't know. Probably, I'd say little baby. I was probably 10 or 11. Make stamps and do like batik or printing on fabrics.
Why do I have paint buckets in here?
Oh, hey, Billy.
What?
It might be too old now. An iron-on patch.
Oh, cool.
Hume.
Nice.
Well, it's backwards, of course, because it's iron-on.
This is home.
Yes, it says home.
They spell it differently in Scotland because they're weirdos.
Okay, well, put Charlie back in here. These belong, I think these belong to Memo. My great-grandmother. It doesn't work as well for that. But I remember as a kid, I just thought it was cool. Anyway. That's cute.
I wonder what
Alright.
this thing sounds like.
You can keep going.
Um,
Oh, good. It's not full of battery acid. That's good.
yeah, no, there's a little keyboard here. It's a Casio. I'll put that out here. Okay, so I think is that going upstairs? Like, and look at down here too. Look at this.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, this craft stuff.
Wait, careful.
Oh, I guess I have to go back in there.
Yeah, I'm taking it.
It's a family of artists. And then what's this? Oh my God! Look at this.
Here, wait.
What is in here?
Oh, what the hell?
Little bitty toys.
Look at
and
those
things.
earrings.
They're earrings.
They're
That's
roach
crazy.
earrings.
Oh, that's
Hell
disgusting.
yeah.
Oh, you
That's
want? Do you
awesome.
want the roach earrings?
Here, I'm gonna look through this.
Oh my God! Here, go show them.
That's really
Go
cool.
show them on the.
Earrings made of rubber roaches.
Yeah.
That's what?
Well, I don't know why. Why?
Here, have the roach earring back.
Is that my mom's? Is this my
The
mom's?
box is your mom's, but clearly that stuff is not.
Auntie Amy.
Oh, Auntie Amy is a very good guess.
Aunt Amy. Oh, there might be some. Oh, look at it.
Huh.
Here, hold on. Well, we could bring the camera down. We're going to bring it down in a second once we get. Okay. Oh, more yarn.
Oh, good. That does go upstairs.
How many rolls of yarn, balls of yarn, do you think we have in this house?
Not nearly as many as most knitters.
50?
50's probably a good
Yeah, I
estimate.
think we have 50 balls of yarn.
Yeah. And?
That's not a crazy amount.
Okay, fine. Okay, I'm not, whatever. I'm not going to say anything.
Yeah, because what leg do you have up to stand on, dear?
It's not like I keep all sorts of stuff in jammed into places underneath the stairs and
Right.
stuff.
Not like that at all. Okay,
No, not
I guess
at all.
I guess I can catch up somewhat.
Yeah. If there's any are there I don't know.
Elsie Yeen used to have Thunder Mountain, by the way.
Really?
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Hey, what are we gonna? What's this? Oh, there's other boxes here, Kit.
Well, okay.
I need you to come look at this too.
All right.
Oh, here's the original
I'm way
pedal
behind
board.
on chat, y'all, but apparently I need to go look at something else.
Oh, you know what? I have a better place for that, with my other fabric boxes.
What am I supposed to see here? That was stuff from your mom.
The fabric, I've got a place I can put that.
Good.
But what's in the other drawers?
More cork.
Oh my God! Why do we have so much? Okay, I don't know why.
Okay, to be fair, I had a plan when we first moved into this house. Because remember, at the Hunegarts, they had a dartboard.
Cork.
Yeah,
More cork.
So much cork.
Why do we have so much cork?
Well, I'm trying to tell you.
Oh.
People started giving it to us because I said that what I wanted to do was to get a huge, stupidly ornate gold frame and put it just on the wall and then use corks, wine corks, and put them up there in a, what do you call it? Herringbone? No, not herringbone. Anyway, and then put the dartboard on the cork so that, when people play darts, it would hit the corks.
With all our spare time.
With all our spare time.
To not only build something like that, but to play darts.
Hey, to be fair.
And you know my dart story.
Yes.
I am over darts.
I wasn't done. I was going to say, to be fair, it was right when we moved in. You always have, not you personally, but just in general, people always have very grandiose ideas of how they're going to fit out their house.
Well, what our lives are going to be like.
And, yeah.
I used to collect teacups.
Yeah, when we were first dating, y'all, one of our favorite
I have
things to
great
do
teacups.
was to go around to little antique stores and we collected teacups. Yeah, children.
Well, and then I had a career.
And then you had a career.
And I'm looking like, why do I have all these fucking teacups? Oh yeah, that was my idea. This is Luna's first pedal board.
Oh yeah.
Quickly outgrew it.
Yeah.
This is just wood now. It's just wood.
What the hell?
What's that?
Well, there's tape and
Oh my God.
keys and plastic shot glasses.
What
is
the
all
hell?
This?
This is your stuff.
Confetti. No, the plastic shot glasses.
But what is that?
That is mine. This is a macrame necklace. I used to teach the campers at summer camp how to make these. So that's, of course, they can't hear me. That's relics.
Yeah, you don't have a
I
mic
don't have
on.
a mic, yeah.
That's why I keep getting close to you, because you can say. So
It's relics of being a summer camp counselor.
I can deal with this.
Yeah.
We've got the. Oh wait a sec. Oh, in addition to the cork are these rolls of tape.
That's not tape. That's.
I mean paper. I think we need to start a Goodwill box.
Wait, I have one, of course.
Well then I'm putting these on the stairs. These are going to Goodwill.
No, the stairs are completely full.
Why?
Because
Why do we have this?
Griff's been putting stuff on
Why
the
do we
stair- I
have
mean,
this?
Yeah.
And just so you know, probably people are going, boy, they got a lot of stuff in that room. This is just scratching the surface. There's other rooms and other places in this house that have more stuff.
Although to be fair, all my stuff is crammed into only one other room.
Anyway, we got the cork at tap. Oh, look at this. This is kind of cool. This was like on a champagne bottle or something.
Oh, that's neat looking.
Is that Queen Elizabeth or
Beats
something?
me.
I don't know what the hell.
Some British royal?
I don't know. Like you see stuff like that. Think, oh, we should keep that. God, this is going in the damn trash.
Oops. Oh, hey. Oh, never mind.
Okay, so we got the cork box. We got the fabric box. I got a place for the fabric box. This is random craft stuff. Let me just take a quick look. Is there anything I need? There's beads and stuff in here, and sewing, and what the hell is that?
Oh my God.
Oh
John,
wow,
I'm
that's
so behind
nice.
on chat.
Look at this fabric. I don't know what this would be for, but look at that. That's beautiful. Look at that. It's just like there's stuff like this all over this house. Look at this.
Check this out, though.
Yeah, I know. I like
Oh, yeah.
this. It's pretty nice. Here, hold on. I want to just see if there's anything in here immediate.
Here,
Oh, there's. Oh, you know what? We're always looking for clothespins.
Are we?
Yes. Well, not always, but when you need them. Oh, there's Velcro here. Sticky back. I'm taking the sticky back Velcro. Oh, look at this. Oh, this needs to go up to the bead room.
What's in here?
Probably magic stones. Hold on.
I mean, at the very least, it's craft stuff. So
Yeah.
I'll move it up there.
I love this stuff, but we got a lot of it. The heck is this? Oh, it's a tassel. That's a nice one. I mean, we could probably open up a dang store. The amount of crap we got in here. Is there anything in these boxes? Nope. All
Oh, wait,
right.
open up the second one.
This can go in the laundry room because sometimes we do need clothespins. I'm taking the Velcro.
Here, look up this thing.
Bobcat.
Velcro's mine.
This is way more stressful than watching a mix session.
Hey, look what I found.
Oh, that's useful.
Yeah,
Bobcat says this is way more stressful than watching a mix session.
Is this stressful?
Oh, hold on. I'm not on Foursquare right now.
Yeah. Yeah, clothespins.
Clothespins are good.
Tap was like, who cares about it? It's like, it just seems to be something we always need.
What? No, I didn't. I didn't say who. What are you talking about?
What?
You're like mincing my words, man.
Okay, then there's this one box here. I haven't looked in. Oh my God, it's heavy. What's this? Oh, Jesus. Whoa. Oh, there's more cork. More cork.
More cork?
Although it's not a main ingredient. But how do people generate? Oh, it's like books, quilting,
I have this jar.
jars. That's probably fine. You can have that. I mean, check with Mama, but what's this?
Here, you drop it.
Italy shipping regulation. What is this? Something from Italy? Hey, Kit?
Yes. Oh, that's cool. It's got confetti in it. Yes, you may have it.
This little box says Italy shipping regulation twine and lead.
This is from when I was studying abroad, and to ship, because I went to Cortona, Italy. Well, first we flew into Rome, and we went down to Naples and all that kind of stuff. I was an art student, but I lived for 3 months in Cortona, Italy, in Tuscany, and took my university classes there for a quarter. Afterwards, I was going to go backpacking around Europe on my own. This was back in the 90s. And so I had a bunch of stuff from living there for 3 months through the cooler weather. By the time we were done, it was summer, that I didn't want to try to backpack around with. So I packed a huge box in Italy of stuff to ship home. And at the time, and I don't know if it's still the same, you had to wrap the box in brown paper, and then you had to use their regulation twine to wrap to tie the box. And then there also had to be a lead weight.
More jars.
I don't remember what the lead weight's about.
Oh,
But yeah, you had to have this on the box. Apparently, I just, for,
unicorn
because, let's be fair, Billy's not wrong. I keep stuff. Apparently, after I opened the box at home, I kept the twine. And that's not my handwriting, though. That looks like Billy's mom's handwriting, labeling the box. Maybe she kept it. I don't know. We come by this, honestly. But it was kind of funny because
so
shortly after I got back, I was going to go to a summer camp in North Carolina to be a counselor. I taught art at the summer camp. And so there were certain things that I had with me in Italy that I was going to need upon arriving home. So I packed the big box and paid a lower shipping rate to send it by sea. And then I packed a smaller box that just had the essentials and paid a higher shipping rate to send that by air so that it could be there when I got home.
Oh, remember this view here too. There's chat with that, and then there's this.
I think I was on Foursquare.
Well, I put it on the front one just now when you were blabbing your mouth.
Okay. Yeah, that's probably true.
Oh, by the way, if you look
I
down, you
know.
don't know what's going on. You see that?
Yeah, I already figured that out.
You see that? You see that?
Yeah,
You
I see it.
Oh wait, how did we get on that view? Oh, we're on. See, I'm on the wrong. I screwed it up. Wait, that's not right. What's going on here?
Wait, what happened? Okay, wait, hold on. What are you doing?
I think I broke some. That's front. That's that room. That's room. The Foursquare's freaking out.
Yeah, Foursquare, you fucked up. While Billy fucks around with this.
They can't hear you.
Oh.
Because it's like, I'm on the wrong damn thing here. Hold on. I screwed up something. And hold on, I got to reset this app here. This is like something that's happened during live streams, like with the Stream Deck. And then I got to go like, I just got to open the app. There it goes. And if I just open the app, it kind of goes, oh, this is where my brain's at. So there we go. Okay, I'm getting ready to actually put the shelves up because I'm getting hungry. I mean, just that one little bit, this one little bit that we've cleared out here is just like, it's filling up the other room. I'm not even going to bother with the rest of the room, but I'm going to clean. I'm going to get the shelves up for the drums and the filming gear. And then I got to eat something. I'm freaking starving. And then I got to figure out this damn camera. Okay, back to Foursquare.
Okay, can they hear me now?
Yeah.
Okay.
You can always check by, see the volume meter, just tap the mic.
Where's the meter? Oh, there it is. Okay.
You see the mic? You see how I tap it?
I see that. I see that. Anyway. Where was I? Oh, yeah. So I did the smaller box by air. When I got home, the large box had already arrived. And the smaller box was lost somewhere. It did eventually get to my house, like, I don't know, 3 months later. So, yeah, that was my 90s shipping story from Italy. And I think there was something else I was going to tell you, but I got distracted and I've forgotten. So, but yeah, I was trying to catch up on chat. It's mostly, oh, by the way, Casey, congrats for getting for your paying gig. You do need to move more into paying gigs. Arco, we do live recording on live streams. It's just that,
look at the size of this.
And Billy at the beginning of the stream talked a lot about what's been going on, spent most of the stream kind of giving you guys a recap of what's been going on, and why he's missed so many live streams. But yes, we often do live recording and live mixing on the streams. So just stay tuned. You're over on YouTube. Make sure to hit the notification bell. You subscribe to Billy's YouTube channel and hit the notification bell, and that should let you know when Billy goes live.
I'm not going to worry about that.
And yeah, so you will have a good chance of catching sessions. Today is a little odd.
Believe that.
But
What do I even do with this?
so
It's like contact paper. I don't know.
the cleaning up
Shouldn't
song.
Clear, transparent.
There's a song
contact brand.
I used to play for the kids to
Might
get
be
them to
something I
clean
could
up.
use.
It was on Blue Note Records because they say so at the beginning of the song. They have a little call out, and it was called "Pick Up the Pieces," but I can't remember the group.
Does it work?
But yeah, it's a nice little.
Here, let's plug it in.
Jazzy
and find
bop.
out real quick.
What do we want to make a poll for, Casey?
Might be more of a hazard if it does work.
Oh, good, Arco. So we'll see you around. Yeah. Now keep in mind that YouTube won't tell you when Billy releases new stuff if you haven't hit the notification bell.
Oh, it's down there.
So, and LCE over in Twitch is pointing out
I
that
guess
if
this
you
goes in
do
the dump.
follow Billy over on Twitch, they give notifications.
Take that out, throw
when
that in
Billy
the
goes
dump as
live.
well.
Average white band. That's
Yeah,
it.
the cable's probably good.
I can't. Willed to victory. Let me. Yeah, you're right. Average
What?
white band. That was my
What?
"Okay, kids, it's time to pick up the
Oh.
living room"
Move that thing out of the way.
song.
That's going to go back in there anyway. I just want to vacuum a little bit, and then we'll start setting up that shelf.
So, Billy, how long does it take before you find something that distracts you from your main goal?
What? I mean,
You just circle back around to the main
the
goal.
question isn't, did something distract me from my goal? The question is, how long did I get distracted? I've been distracted like 80 million times today.
Yes.
But I did swing back. What's kind of freaking me out though is I'm looking at this camera here, and when I pulled it off, well, it's not doing it now. It kept trying to do something, but it went back to sleep. So I'm going to leave it in the case. I want to get these shelves up, eat, and then I want to mess with this, and then I'm going to get back working on the damn course. I would eat this right here, but it's going to crunch into my lab, and people would have to listen to me crunch.
Yeah, we don't want that kind of
I'm
ASMR.
not going to do
I mean,
that.
you can take the lav off temporarily.
No, then don't forget to put it back on. I'm going to get the vacuum, and I'm going to get in here. I'm going to set up these damn
Well,
shelves.
then you're going to need to take the lav off to vacuum.
Oh, yeah, you got a point. Well, I can turn it off.
Then you can eat your granola bar.
Son of a gun, you're so smart. Where did I put that damn vacuum cleaner? Oh, there it is. You're so smart.
I'll ask
Okay,
Billy
let me
that
just
in a
pick
sec.
up-
Arco.
That's actually a really nice shelf.
Yeah.
Hey, Kit,
Yes?
come in here a sec.
Okay.
Now, that's a good heater, but it needs a new element in it.
God, that's filthy.
Whoa. Look at that. That's a dang nice shelf. That should not be...
That was in our kitchen in
I
Swanee.
know, it's a kitchen shelf. Shouldn't we put it up in the kitchen?
But
Where?
Where though?
Shouldn't we put that in the kitchen?
Yeah, I mean, that would be very useful somewhere not in here. I think you just needed the storage space.
No, I mean, I'm
To be fair,
fine.
Craft room. It's a good table. For
It's
Craft
actually
room is
that is
great.
a good table because it could extend higher. Let's put that in the craft room.
Higher?
Yeah, see, it's got the pieces.
Yeah,
on
it'll
it.
go way higher.
Wow. Wait. Is that?
Okay, this is a Commodore 64 monitor, and it
Is it
still
actually?
works. Yes,
What the fuck?
Yes.
that's a Commodore 64 monitor.
Y'all, this was my first television. This
Yeah.
was when I was in college. This was my TV.
That's cool as hell. Wait.
It still works.
Well,
what?
we haven't tested it today.
I bet it still works.
probably
we could
still
test it
works.
right now. Or maybe we should stay on task. Why, do you want that?
Possibly. That's cool. That's really.
Go put that up in your room.
That'd be really funny if I could fucking play like Wii Sports on this.
Hell yeah. I mean,
I don't know if it has the right ports for that. Like it's.
my first computer was indeed a Commodore 64. Oh, look at this. Happy birthday, Fred.
That used to be Billy's alter ego.
One of my names, Fred. And there's a picture here. I don't know why it's in here.
What the hell is this? It's badass looking.
What? Oh, that's so that's an ammo box. So I used to live in Germany and I lived in a town called Gerpingen, Germany in the 70s.
Here, wait.
And in the woods behind our house, they would train. There, like tanks would be running through the woods back there, and there's a firing range, and we weren't supposed to go back there, but we'd play soldiers back there. There were actually World War II Nazi bunkers back there, so we could go climb through these Nazi bunkers and then avoid the military, the army, the U.S. Army tanks. This is a military, this is an ammo case that I repurposed into a road case for a drum machine when I was touring with one of my bands. So this became like a case for like a drum, TR-909 drum machine I used to take to gigs. Yeah, that's a ammo box.
Well, that's pretty cool.
It says Tin Jaw Joe on it. That was the name of that band. Or actually, that might have carried. Well, I think I had the TR-909 drum machine in it, but then I switched over to a Kawai Q80 sequencer, MIDI sequencer, because we were playing with MIDI stuff back then. And what's that?
We don't know.
It was. You want to open it and find out?
Sure.
I'll go open it and fucking find out.
Do you have something that I can open it with?
Just a teeth. No, a screwdriver or
go.
something. Just get
Show
the edge of a
us.
flathead screwdriver. Oh, look at this. Okay. I'm going to vacuum and I'm going to set up these dang shelves. Oh, hey, let's take this shelf out of here. Okay. Well, get on with it.
Boy. Oh, am I opening the bottom? I might be opening the bottom here. Good grief.
All that goes with the shelf.
Somebody. Oh, for the paper. You know, scissors would have been better. Oh, you
What?
remember this? Oh, uh-oh. I think it's broken.
Do we have multiple of these?
Oh, you know what? Maybe it arrived broken and so they sent you
Oh.
another.
What is it? Oh, whoa. Oh, damn.
I can glue it back together. Yeah, it's like
When?
the one that's outside. They
Yeah.
must have sent when it broke, and it was broken. They sent us another one. I just
How
kept
long
it.
ago would that be?
Oh,
Like
God.
a million years ago.
A long time ago.
Yeah, I'll glue it back together. I mean, this is an easy fix. You know, but back then, I didn't have a shop. I was just worried. There's no shop. There's no place to even set up and glue anything back then.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, leave this out, because now that I got a shop, I can glue this back together. And, yeah,
Well,
save that. Heck yeah. But the box goes.
yes. And we can recycle the foam.
Okay.
More like push pins around on the ground.
Yeah, probably because that bulletin board was laying there, and then probably. This is a good shelf. But yeah,
that was
it'll
in the-
extend
in the storage room.
like another level up, and why don't you? Oh man.
What?
Let's not go any further back. Yeah, I want to stop here. I want to vacuum and set up the shelves, and I got to get something to eat. I'm freaking starving. I didn't because of the
You're
whole
right,
damn
Elsie,
thing with
The Commodore
camera and
64
UPS
monitor
and all that, I
had no
didn't
need
have time
to
to
be
eat
as
before the
amazing
stream.
as it was. It really was.
Look at this. Oh, show that to the camera. I don't know why we had that, but that's like a steel, like it's a pot, like a
Jesus.
water pot or something. Like this would have been on like on
It's a kettle. It's called a
a
kettle.
kettle. That's what you call it. Look at this thing. It is solid.
Oh,
Hey
damn,
kid,
that's
what
cool.
camera are you on?
I'm on the storage room.
You're on 4-way?
No, storage room. Here, now I'm
You're
on
on what?
Foursquare. I was on storage, but I switched it to Foursquare.
Okay, yeah. Look at this thing.
Yeah, that's
I
cool.
don't know.
Take some steel wool to it and then
do you
oil it
open
up,
it?
and
Oh. Oh, what's it?
there's something in it.
String.
String. Okay.
Yeah, put this back where it was, though.
Yeah, I'm trying to get something over there. Those
What are you trying to get?
Those jars.
Oh, yeah. You can take the jars if you want them.
Sorry, the cat wanted in.
Well, do this.
Okay. I swear I'm
Just
going to
move
catch
some
up
stuff
on
here.
chat.
Actually, let me get a broom.
You know, Casey, when Billy was kind of in the midst of his career boom, we actually, and I had little kids, like toddlers, we actually did get approached for doing a reality TV show, and I was like, no way.
Really?
Yes.
What happened?
God, that would have been.
Do you remember
horrible.
when they asked us? You were doing hits, and we were in Swanee, and we had toddlers, and you got approached about doing a reality TV show.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and I was like, no, we are not doing that. It's like, I am not letting them into my daily
I would
life.
do a reality show if I was in control of it.
Yes,
Because there's some realities we don't want people to see.
that's right.
I don't want to make anybody jealous. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying?
That's exactly it. But
Go!
okay, hold on.
Why don't we... This is a paper shredder. Hey, Kit,
Yes,
do you need a paper shredder?
I think I have one upstairs.
What?
I said I think I have one upstairs.
Oh, so we got 2 paper shredders.
I guess
There's a lot of shredding that needs to be done around here, apparently.
we shred.
Yeah, this thing, I use that in the video.
Oh, wait.
Hey, Smokes Bun.
Where should I put this?
No, leave it in here. It's actually great for recording.
I still can't really reach.
Here.
Yeah, Smokes
let's
Bun.
do
The
oh,
tapestries on the
man.
ceiling.
Dog bowls?
Sometimes they
like,
just
this
look
has
cool,
got to
and
go to
sometimes
Goodwill.
they hide a cloud
This is like, I swear. Look,
for some sound treatment.
it's like pet stuff.
yeah, the
I mean, I guess we can keep it in case we ever get a dog again.
And that's more for.
Yes, we.
Well,
do
some
it
there's
in Monster Jams. We can indeed.
yeah, there's I see a
Call that
dog
kettle black.
like dog harnesses down there.
Hey, those are just. That's good. Oh.
Arco.
Like, yeah.
Yeah, dog harnesses.
Now, if you're talking about Billy's
God.
Dude, I could use
original
something
music,
else,
and I don't
You
know,
could wear that
with-
around your
with
neck.
Billy having, hey guys, how hard is it to
That way I can
understand
control
me
you.
and Billy when we're both talking at
It's
the
like,
same time? Because I
tap,
don't have headphones
do the
on.
dishes. Tap. Band
And Billy's
rehearsal.
over there running his mouth, and I'm trying to talk to you too.
Kinky.
Okay. I'm thinking like these cushions go with
So,
that
yeah.
couch that Luna says they want someday that I'm still holding on to.
So
I'm just gonna
a
put
little
these.
hard.
It's in the
Okay.
it's in the shop. So let's
anyway.
put these here.
Oh, that one.
Yeah.
Keep putting stuff in her
So yeah, if you're looking for Billy's original
know.
music, he hasn't actually
wonder where-
released
I wonder where
that
she gets
much.
that
You
from.
can go to Billy's Bandcamp. I'll throw a link up in a second. You can hear
Oh, look at
some
this.
of what it has been released.
Hunters
you
and
can also
Hunted shot
go
list.
No, I found another one.
to Billy Hume's
Another
YouTube
Hunters and
channel,
Where'd it end up?
Billy Hume Music, and you can find some of what he's released there. But mostly, it's on Bandcamp.
Someday I'll finish that.
Now, if you're talking about things that Billy has worked on,
It's yours.
you can go to his YouTube
Take it
channel,
away.
billyhume.net, and look at his discography, and then you'll have to go and find that stuff yourself. But yeah, what
I don't know.
I was actually, it's kind of tough because you'll be in there like talking, and I'm like trying to talk to chat, and we're just talking over each other.
Well, tell me to shut the hell up.
I don't want to yell at them. But
Not stuck.
I bet if you put some oil on there or something like that, it'd come out.
up is always down, Smoke Spun.
This one's fine.
Oh, thanks. Casey's thrown up a link to the discography in
A
case
lot
you
of
want to
these are
check
just like old
what Billy has
tax
worked
records
on.
and stuff. We'll deal with this another time. I got 2 extra subwoofers here. Got a bass cabinet. I mean, Guitar amps. We should get this shelf upstairs, though.
Yeah, one sec.
Tanner, the room that they're clearing out is still going to be storage. It's just that Billy's got some good shelving that he needs to put up, and then the whole idea is that it's not going to be piles of random stuff, but it's going to actually be things that for the studio and the filming. And part of the point of this is that when Billy does filming, which actually we've got a few days coming up where Billy's going to be doing some filming, much easier to collect what you need, transport it, put it all back, you know. Always trying to make those small improvements. Now, if you're talking about the green room, which is what we call that room that now they've been putting all the stuff into.
Ooh, look at that.
Yeah, that's
cool
part
as
of the
well.
studio. Billy
neat.
uses it.
show it
It's
to
a
the
comfortable
camera.
place to sit if we've got a lot of people here, but it's also a good, like, we have 2 places to do drums. That's one of them. It's kind of a smaller room, tighter sound, and then Billy's got the big room upstairs with the vaulted ceilings, which is our living room, but it's also a drum room. Oh, nice. It's even got a, wow. Oh, no, that's a little tiny matching vase. But yeah, that's pretty. Williamsburg, Virginia. I've never been to Williamsburg, so somebody else bought that. Yeah.
Have you watered the rose outside recently by chance?
No, honey, I told you I'm not watering your plant. Because I don't know if you've done it. All right. Yeah, that Commodore
Jesus.
64 was cool.
Okay.
All right. Let's see. What was I going to do for y'all? Oh, yeah, the Bandcamp link.
Do you want that light? Oh, you got, I got that other light back here. Oh, that's cool.
That's nice. Also,
It's yours. Oh, a cassette. Look at that. I mean, I got plenty of these, but I don't know what this one is. It's a TDK 120
Oh, nice.
minute CD bass. CD bass.
Clearly
I don't
that
know what the hell
was,
that means. It might be blank.
I think some.
well,
or-
I think
Scribbles.
that's my
They're
handwriting.
taps.
So this would have been
Oh, I
part
didn't
of
have
Grandma and Grandpa's estate.
All right, I'm ready to move on. Damn thing.
It says it's Dutch. Pewter. That's kind of neat.
Pewter's like non-toxic, right?
Yes.
Oh yeah, because there's a lot of stuff that's like silver or pewter with silver.
I mean, it's fine for food.
Yeah.
Let's do you want to try to get? Did you want this?
Oh, I don't know. I was just showing it to you. Like, oh.
Oh.
check this out. Like,
Well,
what is?
It's just a cassette tape.
Or do you think it's empty?
I don't know. It doesn't. It might be. It might even be one of my parents too. Like, there's a lot of stuff from the estate sale that, like, after somebody dies, you think everything's sacred, and then 10 years later, like, why the hell did it? Hey, we have a toaster oven down here.
No, I did not.
There's a toaster oven up on that shelf. Look at
I
that.
think we put it out there because it doesn't work.
Why
Or
would we?
something, I don't know.
Why would you keep something that doesn't work? Well, stupid question. There's another coffee machine, but there's a toaster oven down here. A lot of this is business stuff. These are old records, but I'm not going to bother with this shit back here. Some other chairs. Let's take this shelf up.
My
Let's do
children
some
are
of
from
shelves
the
up.
current
I want
century.
to put my new shelves in here.
All right, one sec.
Yeah, we keep things that don't work because we cannibalize them for parts. And it actually works. That looks dangerous.
Oh, is that the?
Witch's broom.
Oh, happy upcoming birthday, Casey.
Yeah, I was that's kind of the most interesting thing that was back here, honestly, that I can see.
What are they doing?
I'm sure there's other interesting things. We just can't see them. All right, let's do this. And then let's get the other shelves in here. Are we going to try to carry that
See if I can
upstairs?
get the cat up here.
We should probably do it in pieces.
There she
At least
is.
take the wood part off, you know what I mean? That's probably a good bit of weight right there.
I'm thinking about some of that metal. Why don't you take, grab some of that
Boy.
metal
Oh,
stuff, and then
she's
we'll
gone.
carry the shelf.
Never mind.
GG. Oh boy, hey, we're gonna.
Yeah, we grip.
gotta
Tap has
move
just
some
been
stuff. We're
putting
not gonna be
stuff
able to
on
get
the
up these
stairs.
stairs.
We can't.
Oh my god. Oh,
Actually-
dude.
Yeah. Yeah, all kinds of vintage things. You know, that's true, Smokespun. We could collect some of the, and somebody else kept suggesting that we sample
I
things.
think we should put the shelves into the control room for now.
Yeah,
'Cause
we'll
you're gonna
just
have to-
get some of the
you're
more
gonna have to move all
interesting
this stuff.
stuff from the storage room,
Mama's trying to say
and
something.
it can be the basis of the next sample song contest. I'll float the idea for y'all.
Get all the stuff on the stairs.
Oh, yeah. Where'd you put the... Oh.
Yeah, so the suggestion has been made that you get some of the more interesting things from today, and those are the basis for the next sample song contest.
Oh, that's a good idea. Hey, I like that because hey, those metal jars. Did you see the big old metal bottles?
Mm-mm.
Look at these.
You mean glass?
Or glass, I mean. Sorry,
Oh,
I'm saying
glass
metal.
jars, yes.
I'm so hungry, my brain's not working. Look at these things.
Oh, damn, that's cool.
Like, yeah, we can use this sample song.
Okay, that is cool.
All right, good. That's a great idea. That's a good idea. I like that. All right, Griffin, you can't break these or lose them.
Oh, how's the chat window, y'all? Is it frozen? Oh.
I said we should just move that shelf into here, so we can at least get that set up because they ain't getting up the stairs. I'm gonna bring the camera in here and show the stairs here in a second.
Okay.
Actually, let me grab it right now. Okay, so here's what we got to do. Look at this camera. Hey, kid, go ahead and go to the storage room camera. Do you hear me, Kit?
Yes, I did.
Go to the storage room camera.
Yes, I did.
Okay, so as you can see, this is all the stuff. I had no idea, and this isn't even half the storage room. I had all this stuff crammed in there. The main goal is to set up these shelves right there so I can put the drums and some of the filming gear on it. But other things need to move to other parts of the house. This stuff's going to go upstairs, but like Tap has been putting stuff on the stairs. So this is like why we can't get the metal shelf up the stairs right now, because this is now blocking the way. This has to go to other places in our house. Not that there's a lot of room for them, but it's the more appropriate place for them.
Hey, if you're there anyway, show your Hot Wheels.
Oh, my Hot Wheels. Here, can we... Hey, can you... Tap, can you...
Stairs.
Can you do that right there?
Do what?
Undo that, like this cable.
Oh.
Okay, I got it. Okay, so we were talking about the Hot Wheels. Let me get some cars here.
Sorry if y'all get
These
motion sick.
have completed their run. And Tap, I might need your help with this. Okay, so I'm into Hot Wheels. As you can see, these have not been used yet. I'm saving these for
You
the
need to be
glorious...
slower.
What?
Move slowly. Move more slowly.
These
Here, I'll
are for
No,
a
not like
special
that.
No.
day.
Here, give me the thing. Give me the. No, give me,
Hot Wheels
give me that.
are
Oh my God, Billy.
here. Show these Hot Wheels over here.
I wonder if chat froze.
Okay, so show the track, and I haven't. Hopefully, it's all working. Sometimes I have to adjust it a little bit, and then and then I'm going to run these. It goes right here, and I'm actually kind of proud of some of the design. Like this is dowel here, and I have to make sure that piece is fine there. We're going to try it.
Should I like?
Huh.
I might get hit by a car.
Somebody
Oh, you're
chat.
fine.
Oh, never mind.
Here we go.
Yeah. Casey says refresh. If y'all are having trouble with YouTube chat, refresh. They didn't make it.
You got to show where they're ending up too.
Yeah, you got to show at the end, Griff. There they are.
And here, show this too. So I have a box. I keep this box up here going into the kitchen. So as you walk by, you can grab a Hot Wheels car and roll it down. I don't know why there's a fishing float in this box.
There's a fishing float? Okay.
There's some good cars in here. But then there's things like this. This one always wrecks. This is the ice cream truck. Here. Watch this one. It's going to wreck. I love it when they wreck. Let's see. Who else wrecks? Oh, look at this. It's like some sort of shopping cart. Hot Wheel.
Hey, Griff,
Yeah.
you need to be a little higher when you're looking at Daddy.
Got it.
Oh, yeah. I got to angle it back.
More like that.
Yeah.
Got it. Okay.
Here, put the camera over there. Here, do this. Put the camera so it's like here, pointing this way, so they can see. Like
They
do
might
something
hit
like
the camera though.
this. Do this. Hold it right there.
Oh,
Hey, Kit,
interesting.
how's that?
Foursquare. Okay. Oh, that looks cool.
Okay, hold on. Okay, these two are going to do good. They never wreck. Well, I guess I was wrong. Anyway, that's my Hot Wheels. So, yeah. Eventually, I'm going to make this track here go. The plan is, like with all my spare time, to make it go through here. And then right here was either going to run a hole into the control room there, and then it would like come through the wall up there, and then roll along here in front of the thing, and then I come down where I sit. Or the other idea was, oh my God, now there's Hot Wheels all over the day. Who got these things all over? Oh, one car broke. Look at that. Or right here where it goes into this basket, instead it would shoot across here, go into the bass trap. There's a bass trap back here. This is hollow. It would come into here, go through the bass trap. The only problem is would it have enough momentum to come all the way across here and turn? I don't know if it's going to be able to go over this door. Although sometimes you can get a little accelerator thing. And you can see I started to set it up here. I was testing. And then it kind of shoots across here and it'd go across the back. But I like the idea of it coming down here, coming across the front, and then it would come down here and then land like they would land over here.
If you try to go through the bass trap, what do you do if it jumps the track?
That's a damn good. Okay, I'm not going to do that. Okay, Krista, you're so smart. Yeah. So anyway, it'll go up here, and it'll go across here, come down on the speakers, and it'll land right here, and then smash into my gear. So that's great. Okay, next. Oh, and I also was going to talk about my last Goodwill find before I get onto the shelves. Where'd you put those little drum things, Tap?
What? Oh, it's there.
Okay. Before I get on with the shelves, which is the highlight of the show, here, actually, just hold this.
No, we can find. Here, I'll put it back. Switch.
No, I'm going to be in here. I want to
You
talk.
want like a close up though.
Yeah, I want to
Okay,
show
okay.
these. Oh, and then we'll put it on something. So, I think it was like yesterday. I was going by Goodwill, and not that I'm a huge Goodwill proponent. I'm a thrift store proponent. Goodwill's not the greatest company in the world, but I got this for $2.
Oh, hold on.
And it's got a bunch of stuff in it, and this for $3. So in the $2 one, I got. I already have one of these, strangely enough. It's like a little thing, like jingle bell thing. I got that, but here's what's exciting. A weird plastic tambourine to go with my tambourine collection. I've never seen one like this. And it's funny, with tambourines are funny, it's like, sometimes a tambourine you think sounds good, doesn't sound that great on a mic, but sometimes this sort of stuff will work great depending on the track and the drums. I like this one too because its size, it gives me a chance, it's a certain, it's gonna, I think, I just tried it out in the store. Like you can get a really tight, like, rhythm with it. And then there's this one, which, oh yeah, hold on. It's got a battery compartment on it. So if you want to like really get crazy with it, you can put some batteries in it. And then look, it lights up. I don't know, that one's pretty terrible sounding, but it might work. But what I was kind of after in this thing, the reason I was interested in this particular drum, oh, these things smell, I got to clean them. It's another actual wooden tambourine. And I was like, when I got home and pulled it, I was like, oh, I have one almost exactly like it, which is right here. Now this one here is called, most of my tambourines have names. This one's called The Awkward Kid. And I've actually played this on the live stream. So this is The Awkward Kid. And here's New Kid on the Block. Slightly different timbre. So this will be, I'm going to call this New Kid on the Block. Actually, hey, Kid, can you write that on this one?
Sure.
There's a Sharpie in there. I want to call this one New Kid on the Block.
All right.
Then, good deal for $2. Can't have enough tambourines. Actually, you probably could, but I'm testing that limit. Then I've got, this is the $3 one. This one was really interesting. Now it's got this. It's like a, which I wasn't really that interested in, but I mean, who knows, maybe it'll be something good. There's another one of these, same type, but there's a bunch of other stuff. There's this, what is this? I have no idea what the hell that is. But there's these little cymbal things in here. Maybe they'll be good for something. Do they all sound the same? Different pitches. There's that. Then there's this. Maybe I can use that for something. Sample song contest, I'm telling you. I think that's a great idea. Somebody was saying that we use stuff that I pulled out of this. Well, this came from Goodwill. This didn't actually come out of the room, so I don't know if we can use these or not. Then there's some like maracas. And one's not so great, but ooh, I like that one. And then there's this.
Sounds good.
That's a good tight sound. Then, and this is kind of, oh, and there's some loose tambourine cymbals here. But this is what I was really excited about. It's worth the $3. Another triangle. It's a little dead sounding because I need to put a string on it. But I've got two other ones here. I don't have one this big. I got these two small ones, you know. And now I got this. So yeah, another triangle to the collection. And an actual triangle. I've been just hitting it with a piece of metal. Now I have one of those. So that's what I got in Goodwill. Thank you. New Kid on the Block. Welcome to the party. Where'd the other one? Oh, wait. It's whatever. I'll deal with it later. Okay, so let me do this. Now let's see about setting up these shelves. All this stuff. I got to clean all this stuff.
New Kids on the Block were
Okay, so
all
now
that and a bag of chips. when
let's
I was
take. Oh,
young.
let me get something to cut with. Whew, we're finally. I thought I was going to be here like 2 hours ago. I swear. Okay, so these are just some. We got these at Costco, and Costco's a pretty interesting place. I'll say that much.
Why are you using, it's scissors. Why are you using it as a knife?
I don't know. Okay, so this.
Oh, I can just do.
Oh, I see how it works. Okay. I
Well,
assume I
Arcos,
just.
You never get rid of anything. You eventually end up with a lot of instruments in your house.
How does this work?
A lot of them came from thrift stores.
It seems really loose. Is that right? Oh, there it goes.
And up just a smidge.
Oh, I see. These are like, oh, there's this Manuel thing. The Manuel. Whoever reads that crap. We got some feet here. Maybe I should read it. What are these? Oh, this goes on the top. Okay. I think it's pretty self-explanatory. And it seems like a small thing, but I got to tell you, I got so much crap in here just getting around to getting some shelves and say I just got to take the time to set them up. I should be working on my course. I should be mixing some songs. Sorry, I know there's some people out there, and there's a couple other people that I put off their projects for a while because I got really way more important things to do, like putting shelves in here. But seriously, it might not seem like much, but God, with all the stuff I got going on, and then I'm trying to do a session with drums and all that, and I got to pull this stuff out of here. I've got a filming thing I got to do, and just organizing. It's just like, it's just the amount of time I spend just moving crap around. Oh my God, just ridiculous. So this will help a lot. But let's get these out of here.
You got all there's different sizes of these. You got them all mixed up.
Huh? There's different sizes?
Yes, they slowly get smaller as it gets taller. Like, look at this.
Oh, I just threw them all on the floor. Okay, can you organize them? I guess I should have read the manual. Hey, Kit, how's this shot here?
I mean, okay, better. Would you like
Are
to
you
s-
serious? These are different sizes?
Honestly, I thought so. But
No, I think they're all the same
no,
size.
here,
That's
look,
too much thinking. Like,
look,
we're in America.
you just,
Damn. What? You got to just shove them in there. Look at, like, they would not do anything that
Brute
complicated for your
force.
average American. Not that I don't love my country, but come on, man. Americans are kind of, you know. Why do they not seem like they're like really like? No wonder this thing was so damn cheap.
well, also you're stacking. Oh wait, no, that's just one. Huh. That's the floor one.
Yeah. But it just seems like I push them in there and they just kind of like wobble around a little bit.
Push them in.
Oh boy, you got to
Yeah.
really push them in. Like a man. Okay, there we go.
That shit sucks. Here, you get this one.
You got to put a twist on
They'll
it
figure it out,
like
but
that. Okay,
I went with
now,
this just in case.
so then, I guess we take this, just sit it.
Yeah, Bobcat, people ask me, what it's like to, have this be the lifestyle, to work in.
Oh, they definitely all got to go down for
The
us. Just
music
waiting.
industry, and that's pretty much my answer. Is that it is never boring.
You don't want to break it.
It's true.
Do you know how much I weigh?
I don't know.
Not much. I'm thinking it might be better to put the things, because you got to press down really hard, and then do, and then
No, we should do that on the floor first. So
yeah, move that. We'll do this. God, I'm so dang hungry. What are we doing for food, Kit? You know, there's this place up the road.
I walked in here to say yes, we can.
Oh, I would love to sit at the bar at Laredo's and drink a beer and eat something.
I knew.
All right. We're going to Laredo's. You want to go with us?
no.
What? You don't want to go hang out at work when you're not working?
Okay, this next.
Can you give me some of that?
No, you got to come with us.
You're the one that has the discount, not me.
Yeah.
You should have a discount.
I mean, it's 10%.
I mean, we
it
get-
doesn't really add up.
Oh,
to
come
much.
on. It does. It adds up so much.
Well, the amount we go there, it adds up.
That's what I'm saying.
Actually, you know what's a big help because they have the rewards program. I don't know if you set this up on purpose, Griff, or if they just did it, but
Is mine filling up your?
yeah.
Good. Okay.
Every
'Cause
t-
technically, I can't use this, but if I just put it in a different number, I'm full out of points. Yeah.
So thanks for that. We get discounts much.
What
faster
time is it,
now.
by the way?
I don't know. My phone's in there.
I lose track of time
Do you? Really?
just a little bit.
Uh huh.
Wait. What? Are there extra legs?
Oh,
Is that? That's gonna be too tall. Isn't it?
there ain't no such thing as too tall.
Well, no. We could actually do it this height and then just make another one.
Well, I've also got, go get that other shelf in there. Will it? It's a different thing.
It's a completely different thing. We could just put this in a different spot.
I mean, I wouldn't mind having it tall. I want to take advantage of as much space in here as I possibly can. Like, I mean, it's crowded in here.
You might want to put the camera back up where it was before, because
Yeah.
yeah.
Here, I'll let you know.
All right, how's,
Left more. Left a bit more.
SJK.
Down a bit.
hold on.
Left a teeny bit more.
Am I going left or right?
No, that's good. And then, yeah, just like that.
Is that good?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, now let's make it as tall as possible. Like, because there's some things I need to store, but I don't need them that often.
Oh, wait. We
What?
should put that one on first, because, like, what are we going to do? Put it on, well, that should be fine.
Actually, you do have a point. Hold on.
Here, those ones aren't fully down, I don't think.
I'm waiting for you to get those lined up.
Now,
Or push
Groove
them down 'cause it
Dodger,
might warp
Oh,
'em
yeah, there you go.
so that they're all
they're actually
okay.
the
Now I know I got
flat
to
on top. I don't know. It's kind of hard to tell. With
now.
the
I got to
camera.
go. Let me go get a stool. Where is that stool at? Oh, there's stuff on it. Hold on. Oh my God.
Hey, Easy Racer.
No, it's good up there. Even,
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Line them up down here, yeah. Wait,
Oh, it's this. Yeah, you're right.
there you go.
Yeah, you got to put your drums on these kinds of shelves.
Okay, I want to
so
slide this.
that when they fall off, they make as much noise as
wait,
possible.
wait.
a little wobbly. Of course, it might be the floor too.
Groove Dodger, the cats aren't actually normally
Here, stand on
allowed
that bottom
down
one.
here.
Stand on the bottom. It could be the floor. Here, let's slide it over here.
I don't really know
I'm
Use
thinking
Eraser
I'll
where
put it,
the,
like, right
the
there.
crop tops thing, like, but it's definitely, yeah, Griff's definitely into them, and several of Griff's friends.
I mean, I can always stick some little shims under it or something. Here, I got some little pieces of wood. Where are they? God, I'm so dang hungry I can't even think straight. Where'd I put the damn... Where'd I put those? Are you spinning it around?
Yeah, it might be better.
Yeah. Oh, right in front of me. Hold on, I
Nah,
got
Use Eraser. So, Billy is clearing out that storage room to set up these new shelves. So they're putting the new shelves up, and then that way Billy can organize better some of the music and filming gear that lives in that.
There we go. Just needs a little shim.
Yeah, that's about where we want it. So yeah, probably something in that corner just a little bit.
Oh, I'd actually prefer it to tilt backwards a little bit.
That's
Get it
actually
closer
very
to the
nice.
wall instead of leaning forward. I would lean back. And probably what I'm going to do, just to be on the safe side. Oh, look, there's already spider webs on it. I'll probably put a wire or something up there. Keep it from falling down.
Yeah.
All right, so like I'm not going to put everything back on. Well, let's go ahead and move. Oh, we got to put the caps on. And then move this shelf into the control room. And then we'll deal with that later. Here, put the caps on the top, and then we'll put a few drums on there, and then I can call it. I can say, okay, we kind of
Thanks for
completed the
hanging
main
out,
task here
Sagine.
because
Yeah,
I got to go
we're-
get some
We're
food.
gonna wrap up pretty soon here, in theory.
I'm always hungry. How big are those actually? Like, I was wondering, like, how. Hold on, I got a tape measure here. Kind of wondering, like, is that floor tom? Because you're probably going to be using the floor tom on some
Yeah,
digs.
the light in there is,
16.
with that camera's not great.
That floor tom's probably too big.
I don't know, Arco.
Oh no, the floor tom will fit in there. But I want to leave it on the stand. But I do want to go ahead and get like some of these drums.
So it's kind of funny because, you know, Billy hasn't streamed in a while, and at the beginning, for those of you that
So
missed the
nice to be
beginning
able
of the
to
stream,
access this stuff better. Yeah, put that one next to that. And I want to get my Black Beauty in there.
hey Billy, I'm gonna run my mouth for a minute.
Oh, go ahead.
But yeah, so for those of you that missed the beginning of the stream, Billy did kind of a recap of what he's been up to because he hasn't been streaming for a while, or releasing videos on YouTube. So
Yeah, just put that
you might
next
want
to
to check that out. But
and then
we actually had a talk with somebody, and another streamer and a podcaster recently, who was very enthusiastic about what Billy does,
this is
and-
awesome.
but was
I gotta
really
figure out.
encouraging
I haven't
him.
really thought past this. Like,
to-
okay, I want to put some
He's
filming
still
gear on
talking.
there. I got to think it out.
Did
and
you
clean
turn
up
off your
at the
lav,
same
or are we
time.
talking over each other?
And the big thing is
you
like
can't
these
hear me.
stands. Oh, sorry. Here, let's move this. All right, go ahead, Kit. Sorry.
So yeah, it was very complimentary of what Billy does, but really encouraging him to stream more regularly. And I know you guys would enjoy that, but was saying, look, it doesn't have to be these long streams that
just
you
put it
do. It can just be, and not only that, it doesn't always have to be you know, working on something that you've planned and all that kind of stuff. You know, it can just be whatever. It's all right. You can get on and talk a little bit, and you know, it doesn't have to be these long, planned out, involved things. And so, you know, Billy hadn't streamed in a while, and he's like, I really need to stream, but he's still deep into working on this course, this low-end mixing course that he's working on. Y'all, it's going to be so good. He keeps stressing out about it. I'm like, dude, it's going to be so much better than anything else out there. I have no idea. But so, you know, couldn't really like get into doing a session or anything like that. So it's like, well, I've got to put these shelves up and organize this stuff before we do our filming. So why don't we, I'll stream that. So he spent, probably the majority of the stream at the beginning, or maybe half of it, recapping stuff, and then we've been doing this since then. And so we've just, that's pretty much it. We haven't had very many questions.
Hey, Griff, or
And we're
Todd.
just putting stuff,
Say bye to the
we've got a lot of stuff to put away. Griffin is taking the Commodore 64 monitor. Tap is. Thanks, Bobcat. Whew. The camera's upside down. All right, I'm done running my mouth. Did you hear me? I was saying I'm done running my mouth.
Yeah, I think I'm done in here for now because I got to think about. I didn't get past like actually setting up the shelves. And I'm just gonna put some drones up. But now I'm looking at it. It's like I got to prioritize some of the filming gear. Here, let me
Is
sit.
it weird if you've got the
Yeah,
lab
I'm gonna
and
sit
this
down
on?
here. Why don't you sit down there and pull your chair over?
You're kicking me out?
No, I'm
I'm
just
teasing.
Have you sit next to me there? Here, come over. Sit closer to me here. Sit right here. Move the table.
Lord.
Yeah. Whew.
Oh, Luna says check your texts, but we'll get that in a minute.
Okay. oh yeah, we're supposed to rehearse.
Oh, yeah. Sorry, y'all. Text break.
Hold on.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, we're just gonna rehearse tonight. No computer stuff. Yeah, this I got to get in there and figure out like how to arrange everything on the shelves. But God, I'm just so blown away by how much stuff we actually pulled out of it. I'm looking at it, and I got a lot more filming stuff than I realized, and I got to prioritize it. And I'm realizing I can put some stuff back there for like, because when I was building up the YouTube channel and starting all this, I had I had one little tripod, so I'm like going out and buying stuff because I need multiple cameras.
Yeah, you had like the Canon and a lens and a tripod. That was like it.
So, and then I need permanent mountings for things. So I've been like buying tripods and taking them apart, and they're mounted around there, like for the live stream. It's like, if you were here, you'd see as like some of these are like tripods I took apart. I'm realizing some of the pieces are still in there. I don't know if I need them. I can put them in the back. And then there's some that I bought and I was like, I don't really need them anymore. So I got to prioritize that. So, but I do have to get it done fairly quickly because I got some filming stuff, and then people are going to be coming through that room. And I'm like, how did we have so much stuff? I don't know.
You know, the number of years that we've been collecting things together, plus all your music stuff, plus, we ended up inheriting a fair amount of stuff as well.
Yeah, well, people just leave stuff with me,
and that's
too.
true. People
it's
just
like
leave stuff.
I was noticing a couple things, and I was thinking about the symbols, but also like there's that cow skull. There's a cow skull on our kitchen table.
Indeed.
That was donated to us, and
we haven't figured out a good place for it, so it's still on the kitchen table.
Yeah, it was hanging in my other studio, but the Darren didn't want it in there, so Darren's got that studio now, so I had to bring the cow skull home. But there's all sorts of stuff. And then there's nice chairs. They were just like Gary Kennedy brought those over one time, and just here's some chairs. I've got doors. There's just stuff here.
Just stuff.
I mean, we make use of it, but geez, at a certain point.
Hey, Arco was wondering, they said they've been planning a master's degree at Berkeley in audio production. What are your thoughts on that? That's...
Like, you're already going to Berkeley and then you're going for your master's, or are you going to take a whole master's?
You would do a master's. You have to do undergrad, graduate, master's.
I don't know. I mean...
Or no, that's PhD. Master's would be graduate.
Here's the way I look. I mean, I think it just depends on the person. If I had gone to school, it would have been a waste of money because I'm terrible at studying. I learned everything myself. And I was talking about the bass course. I mean, I'm working on these mixing courses right now. And one of the problems I had is since I never was trained or taught, I didn't know how to explain some of this stuff. so I had to kind of look up. I know it sounds crazy. There's certain terms like, I don't know if I'm using that right term. It's like, oh, I'm kind of using it right. And I'd call my friend Luke Campioletta, who's a mixer down at Patchwork and also works with Christian Bush and all that. And he's always cool with everything. He's like, oh, that's fine. You can say it that way. But I think some people need to be taught. It's a lot of money, especially in this day and age. Like, if you've got the money and just want to do it for fun, go ahead. But if you're, I'm just looking at it on an economic side, if you're doing it to make money, good luck ever paying back that loan. I don't know what their master's class is like. I do know some people, I don't want to mention the name of school, but there's a couple pretty popular, like, music production schools and all that. And I know a couple people who went, and they told me what they ended up owing on it. But they were also kind of required to take a bunch of classes they didn't need. There was like freaking no need. Like, he was like, yeah, we're learning MIDI production. It's kind of outdated MIDI stuff that doesn't like MIDI. It's amazing how many people work in music nowadays that don't even actually know what MIDI is, because they're doing it all with the USB. It's technically MIDI, but you know what I'm saying? Back then it was like, but the point being, there are a couple guys, I will say this, in Atlanta, that one guy is somebody I knew and somebody else at Paul Diaz at Tree Sound knew that they were going to do it. And they said, hey, I'll tell you what, if your parents got the money for it, they were young, do this instead. Rent them an apartment for a year and buy them like a small Pro Tools rig they can have in their apartment, some couple speakers, and just some basic stuff like a Digio One or like, some small things so they can do homework, and a little microphone and maybe a little keyboard or something like that. And then intern at a big studio. Just spend all your time interning at a studio that's really working all the time, or with somebody who knows what they're doing. You're going to learn way more. I'm sure some of these schools have these. They might be more well-rounded in many ways, but you're going to learn a lot. And there's certain fundamentals to this stuff that I think transfers over to different genres, but different, I guess, disciplines in this field. Like, I've found that a lot of the stuff I learned in audio easily transferred over to video editing, some of the concepts and all that. So Berkeley is a great school. I ain't got anything bad to say to them. However, keep in mind, the online courses it's not the same as going to the classes at the school. I do know that because I had somebody very close to me who's taking the online classes, and they're telling me some of the stuff they're learning. I'm like, why are they teaching you that? That's some BS. Whereas the guys who actually went to the school and were there, they're like, oh, his teachers are great. And I do know a professor there, and he's a badass. So it's like, if you got the money and you just want to do it, fucking by all means go for it. But if it's kind of like this thing, hey, I'll go get a master's and I'll make a bunch of money. I ain't got a master's. I don't even read music. Mm-hmm. It took me forever to finally learn the difference between polarity and phase. I mean, I kind of knew what they were, but I'm using the wrong terms. And not that it made any damn difference in my work, but oh.
Yeah, he also doesn't know how to read, just in general, actually. Not many people know that.
Liar. Hey, thanks for your help.
Yeah, I'm heading out. I'll see you later, chat. I hope you all have a lovely day. And remember that though fate may take many roads.
Oh my God, finish it!
Fine, I'll finish my monologue. God.
Okay, hold on. You do it.
Here. give me center stage here.
There we go.
Although fate may take many roads, always know that you will find those you love, and the people you meet on your journey through life will oftentimes love you back equally as much. The world, though painful and arduous at times, full of strife and worry, know too that it is full of love, warmth, and sunshine, if you know where to look. That is my wisdom. Farewell, chat, and I shall return one day when the time is right. But for now, fate calls my road in another direction. Farewell.
Did you just ad-lib all that just now? Okay.
Anyway.
We were hiking when we were filming up on Black Balsam Knob last time. I was up there with my mandolin, and I had all three of my kids with me, and like there was a family camping nearby, and like, hey, we're gonna be down here. So we're not gonna be here long. They're like, cool, and they set up their tent as we come walking by, and I'm dressed up in this kind of outfit, and then they're kind of, they all always look a little weird. As we come walking by, Griffin looks over at this family, and jumps into one of that sort of thing. But it was something about like, why did you go to the dark side? It was this whole thing. As he walked by, he's just saying this, and they're looking at him like, huh? And he's just doing this thing as he goes walking by. I don't even remember what they said. It was amazing. But I don't know where they come up with this stuff. Yeah. This is my life. I am, yeah. What was it? I forgot what I was talking about. I'm just glad to get to this stage. I now have shelves for my...
I did too.
God, David Attenborough, profound. Berkeley is an amazing school. It's just, what I was going to say, it's like, yeah, if you got the money and you can go and you're not counting on it to like, I'm going to go spend all this money and then I'm going to make this money. Because learning is great and Berkeley is a great school. Can't say anything bad about them. It's just kind of like, I think some people, and I felt this way even back when you could make a lot of money in the music business, that what some of these schools charge for and the expectations, I guess that's what it comes up to, is what are your expectations, That's my only concern. It's more of a financial thing, because when it comes to Berkeley, it's like, I ain't got anything bad to say about the school. But it's kind of like, if you can afford it, do it by all means. What else? Are there any other comments I should see? I'll watch the beginning later. Wait, Harry Stark just said, I just found where my AirPod Pro earphones are, 8 miles south of me, buried in the landfill. Oh, no. Oh, God, that's terrible. Yeah. Okay, well, you've already... If you already gone to Berkeley,
They did undergrad.
Oh, then I mean, if you feel good about it and you're already going there, then by all means. Then I just wasn't sure if you'd been there in expectations. And if you want to do it and you've already been there, then freaking go for it. I mean, I'd be interested in what they teach, because it's like people have been wanting me to do a course on production, and I got a lot to say, but I don't even. How would I formulate that? Like I don't know how you would.
I mean, you first have to start with what type of producer are we talking about?
I'm a damn good producer, but I've never really thought about how I do it. I just hang out with people and I talk to them and we listen to some records and we talk about what we're going to do, and things start turning in my head and I kind of know what to do. And then at a certain point, I can't even explain it. Like sometimes when I'm mixing, there's multiple things going on in my head at the same time, but I'm rarely thinking. I'm kind of thinking technically, but there's other points that I'll just grab. I know that there's a certain kind of plugin or a thing I can do, but I don't know why I know it. And even as I'm grabbing it, I don't know why I'm grabbing it. And then I go, oh yeah, this one, like something about the EQ, the compressor. I can't even explain it. It's just natural instincts at this point. And that's, again, why it's taken a long time to do the low-end mixing course, because I had to stop and rethink, what is it I'm actually doing? It's like, well, how many techniques? And that's why the first part of my course, the low-end mixing course, I think it's 45 minutes and I play no audio. I play
like
some
no
tones.
Music type
I'm
thing.
playing no music. I'm not even talking about plugins, because what gets me about people talking about mixing low-end and they'll talk about, use this plugin, is like, well, what context? What kind of genre? What's your room like? Are you even listening to it the right way? Do you know how many people I talk to and they're wanting advice, and then I dig in on it and I find out like they got their whole rig set up in the corner, or they have their subwoofer hooked up wrong. I'm not mentioning anybody in particular here, but they got their subwoofer hooked up wrong, or there's just like, I've even known people where the speakers are at different heights and it didn't occur to them. They don't know. And there's also, unless you're in a really great sounding room with really great monitors, you're going to have multiple monitors. So I have this process that I do, and it's about verification. And you can do, there are certain plugins that will help you, but it's like this really fundamental thing. The other thing about mixing low end, and I go over this in my course, there's a lot of stuff I do that is actually just about moving the audio. Like low end waveforms are freaking huge. They're massive. An actual, what was it like? an E string on a bass. The frequency is something like 27 feet long. The waveform, like from one whole wave crest or wavelength, whatever they call it. That is a huge difference, like how it affects the room. But because these waveforms are so big, the way they interact with each other in a DAW during mix is huge. Whereas high frequencies, like I see these things where somebody's on Pro Q3 or some app and or some plugin, and they'll show all these frequencies and they'll go, oh, your shakers and your hi-hats are out of phase. And I'm like, it makes no fucking difference. It doesn't matter if they're out of phase. Those waveforms are going so fast, you're never going to hear it. It makes no difference. But I'll see people, they start EQing stuff out. Oh, this plugin says that this instrument and this instrument share these frequencies, so I should cut one of them. Like, why? Why? Do you think people making records all those years ago, those records that you love, they didn't have apps that told them that? They just listened. And that's the thing, like learning to listen, but also think about the fundamentals of the tone. And everybody jumps to plugins and all that first. Anyway, I'm getting on a rant here. I'm kind of passionate about it. So that's what that there was something I was talking about earlier. I got off track and I'm hungry.
Did you ever turn off your lav mic and eat the granola bar?
No, I didn't eat the granola bar, but we're going to go out to Laredo's and get something to eat. So,
Let's see. Okay, we do have a couple of things.
Yes, the
now.
way it sounds is what really matters. I saw a guy on Instagram and he's promoting some sort of app and he says, when I used to start my mixes, I'd go through all these plugins to tell me what's wrong with the mix. And I'm like, what? You're going to open up, why don't you try just listening? One track at a time, then all together, then listening and turning off tracks. That's how you figure out what's going on with the mix. You're going to look at the plugins to tell you?
Also, Arco said, somebody advised me, if you are listening onto crap speakers and in a room like that, first listen to what a great mix sounds like in that room.
Yes, that's another thing I talk about. It's about verification. You have to have mix references. And you need to spend a lot of time listening to those and in different places in your room. Like, actually, this room, I in the course, I actually I had set up this room, I spent a long time, so I actually had a dB meter, decibel meter, and I'm playing tones, and actually the frequency response here is actually way better than I realized. But you get over that, not that you're going to be mixing that part of the room, but there are weird sections. But sometimes hearing, and they got a good point there, hearing something badly and knowing it sounds bad in a certain part of the room can be a great tool. So at my old studio, I knew if I sat in this one corner at the back of the couch, it needed to boom a certain way. If it didn't boom that way, then I wasn't doing it right. Also, I could stand in the doorway, and I like walking around when I'm listening to my mixes. And in this room, it's kind of similar. Although I'm pretty good here, I do the car test. So through that wall right there is where I park my little EV. And I have a line coming out of my DAW, and it goes to a bump box. It knocks it from +4 balanced down to -10 unbalanced line. Goes to a little hole in the wall, and the car's right there. And I just crack the window and run an 1/8" jack and plug it in the stereo, and I got a little app so I can control it. So I can sit in my car, which has got a kind of a, I mean, it's a tip.
It's not a crap sound system.
It's not a crap sound stereo, but it's a cheap.
It's
it's
whatever.
But it's helped me on my mixes, so I've got those. And then, as you can see, I've got these stereo monitors back here. Kit, lean a little bit. These are some Sharp monitors. I've had them for like 20 years, and I used to mix on them a lot. They have a port on the back, a little, so when the low end comes out, it poofs. And I actually figured out, like, oh, what poof is right, you know? Because low end's the hardest thing to mix, and your room has a lot to do with it. So I pulled them back out for the chorus, and then I'm realizing, like, it's kind of ridiculous how they sound because they're made for home, so sometimes the high end is stupid. Like, okay, I know my high end's not that sharp, but it's the stereo. But if you put your hand back there, I feel the poof of the air coming out, and it's like, oh, it's crazy how much I can tell from that. So now if I was in a great room with some insane, I mean, I got pretty good monitors, you wouldn't need to do all that. But so you got to take every advantage that you have. And sometimes it's really super practical stuff. It's like the tricks and all that aren't that crazy. Like the mixing techniques, it's about listening and balancing and verification.
QWL Music said, I was under the impression that you shouldn't even mix with a sub.
Nah, why? I mean, I mix with a sub. I mean, I worked on rap music. If I didn't have a sub, Jesus, you got to have a sub. Now, I've also got these, well, I don't have my camera in here. I've got Yamaha NS10Ms, which is no low end on them. Then I got these big-ass halflings with a sub. And I've also got these Event PS6s, which I don't know how to set them up because I got all these damn monitors. I usually have them up on top of the Yamahas. I liked those because I knew that if I pushed them a certain way, there's these little green lights that flash when you're starting to overload the power amp, and there was a certain way I could push the low end that if those flashed the right way, it's like, oh, I'm nailing it. But yeah, no, it's all right to mix with a sub. Like all big studios have subs. There's, you know, you just got to make sure that you know how it sounds, and that's why you listen to records that you like. The other thing about low end is that there's gonna be a difference on whether it's a slow song or a fast song. Are the bass parts going bup 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 or boom, boom? So that can make a big difference to how you mix the bass, but also the effect in the room as well. Yeah, you're right. You got to calibrate it to the monitor. And actually, I think I pushed my subwoofer a little couple inches, and I got to go make sure it's in the right spot because I was stretching my legs out. My subwoofer's not that big, and I think I shoved it back a little bit. But yeah, you got to have it calibrated, and yeah, all that matters. But it's a lot of time. It's just listening to your stuff and listening to other people. There's no shortcuts, man. Yes. So yeah, it's like, was that Hint of Logic? Yeah. I think we're getting to the point where it's all these plugins and they figure all this shit out for you. But have you ever noticed how music sounds more the same now than it ever did back in the day? It's harder to be unique and original now than it used to be because everybody's got these plugins. Whereas before it was like, you could go have a Neve or you could have some APIs, but everybody's was slightly different. So. Do you program percussion in the piano roll or how? I program, I wish I had a good pad. I've got an MPC back there and I figured out how to use it, but sometimes it's just such a pain in the butt to drag it in here. I do like to play a lot of percussion by hand. And if you've watched my live streams, you'll notice that I'm recording more percussion now than I used to because I've got a great percussion collection back here. I don't know if you're on the stream earlier and we're showing the percussion stuff. But I do it both ways, kind of depending on what it is. Sometimes I'm trying to play something, I just can't play it, so I program it. I'm just not good enough. But I'm trying to play more because there is something, I feel like there's more of a chance of something unique and interesting and unexpected that happens. So, all right. Well, I think I have to, oh yeah, Smoke Spun. People just need to get more distortion in their lives. And that's another thing about low end. People have no idea how much I use distortion. Distortion's amazing for low end. Helps control it. I'm going to go get, what are we going to eat? We're going to get some chips. We're going to get some whatever.
Yeah, I mean.
We're going to go get some beer and some Mexican food. And then I'm going to come back and work some more.
Well,
and
it has Luna left.
Oh, I got band rehearsal. Oh shit, yeah, I got to go eat because I got band rehearsal tonight. So, hey, this has been fun. Thanks everybody. This really lifted my spirits a lot, and thanks so much for hanging out and watching and the support and being there. And I promise I won't go this long without streaming or at least letting everybody know that I'm all right. Yes, I am alive. I'm mostly all right. Nothing crazy. I'm just freaking out in the normal way. But I've got a great life, and I'm blessed. And you know, I hope there are actually a couple of people that messaged me saying I'm praying for you. I'm like, oh my God, it's not that bad. We're good. So I just want to say thanks to everybody. Oh no, I can't stream on a Wednesday.
Why?
I'm filming.
Oh, that's right.
So. Just letting you know, I can't film on Wednesday because I'm filming. I can't stream on Wednesday because I'm filming content for music. I'll stream as soon as I can, so hang tight. I will be back, and that's it. Once again, everybody, thanks so much. It's been awesome. This has lifted my spirits more than you could possibly know. I will see you soon. Thanks for watching. Always be unique. See ya. Take 1.
Take 2. Take 3. Take 4.
Take 5. Take whatever.